Hello and welcome to another episode of Luck, Mary Kill. I am the person in charge of this particular channel, but we are a CKCC radio podcast. I need to get Dan and Chris the episodes because I am in arrears on that. But we are back this week with another pirate episode. We are still under Jordan's guidance through the twists and turns guiding this crew. My screens are freaking out, and now I have no idea what's going on. There it is. Okay, we're frozen. That's. Give me 1 second. Don't know what happened there. Probably because the screen's freaked out. And then. We are back. Okay. We were not frozen on sound, we were just frozen on picture. So, we are under Jordan's guidance through the twists and turns of navigating the open seas, as it were, in a town where it appears that some sort of werebore is running amok. Why are my screens doing that? They're doing it again. Muck. I apologize if you're watching for all the freezing, but we are here.
But yes, indeed, a werebore currently having shoved your friend Malachi out of a broken down shack. I almost said were shack.
It's a where
leaving,
shack?
leaving him with 2 hit points left. Has perked its ears up as all of you clue into a piercing silvery scream that is the sound of a whistle coming from the druid hut that I believe Ezra and Will are at. And all Malachi sees is the werebore perk up and start darting, barreling through fences, smashing through houses, just heading straight towards the piercing silvery whistle that it heard from the northeast. Our friends who are in the druid hut would know it came from the druid hut. Our friends at the farm would know that it came from the woods where your 2 friends are. So, with the knowledge that something might be approaching, I'm not sure if y'all are able technically to deduce that yet, but what do you do? I believe Ezra and Will were in the midst of entering the druid hut, having perceived the altering perception illusion of the hut itself.
Is it a sound that either of us would recognize?
Yes, it's a whistle. It's not a particular. It's a particular kind of whistle. It's not like a typical, someone's putting a leaf in their mouth and making that funny little buzzing sound. It's this this whistle is designed for a specific purpose.
So it's not like a sailor's whistle or something like that.
No, you would know the difference.
That didn't sound. The hell's whistling in there?
Doesn't exactly sound inviting, does it?
Oh, no, not at all. It sounds like an alarm of some sort. Did one of us step on something? And it's like looking around as if to see if he like stepped on a tripwire or something.
You don't see any kind of tripwire, no. You do, or you are still tied to the tree behind you that Will, I believe, is tied for you. Um, and I believe you're about to step into the hut.
Right, right. All right. I'm gonna stick my head in and 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 see who's on the other side. Just count to five and then pull me back out.
All right.
And yeah, Ezra's going to pop through.
As you pop through, Will, you start to grow like this as it sounds, less
Get your
concerned
head in
about where Ezra is. You're almost like you know he's right in front of you, tied to a rope. There's no denying that. But you just grow slightly less concerned about, he's probably fine. And essentially is what you get in your head. Um, and Ezra, you walk in and you see a lush garden filled with all kinds of herbs, um, plants, and all kinds of botanical uh, beauties. Among that, you notice a wooden hut with foliage, sort of sheets covering the walls, but with wooden structures inside. Um, you see a dirt. Um, you see a small little open window with no sort of glass. Of course, you wouldn't see a glass here.
You're
This gives.
you're cutting in and out.
I am.
Yeah, a little bit.
Um,
wooden hut, foliage covered sheets.
I assume you said dirt floor, but it cut out floor.
yes, there's a dirt floor. I was trying to see if my settings were off. And um, actually, I'll roll. Are you trying to be sneaky about this at all?
I'm attempting to, yeah, like I'm picturing I'm picturing that he like has like kind of braced himself on either side and done a top half poke through.
Okay, got it.
So as sneaky as one can be when they stick their head through a random portal.
Um, then roll me a stealth check. Flat.
Thank God. Oh, that was so close. 18.
Um, with a 19 on the die, you notice that Kamenara, or as she's been described to you, a half orc, half dwarf woman. She's got um, dark brown hair in a short haircut. Um, she has some tattoos on her face of moon phases uh, as they get smaller and smaller as they part from her nose and under her eyes. She has fair brown skin and she's wearing a mix of leather armor and various sort of uh, you know light foliage or flowers in her woven into her chest plate. She notices you, and her squirrel familiar hops onto her shoulder, and you notice it as the squirrel that's been following you for quite a ways into the forest. And it kind of whispers in her ear, and she addresses you and she says, um, "Can I help you?"
Squeaker, squeak, squeaking.
Yes. It
Wait,
did.
hey, hey, did the squirrel address me, or did Carmenella address me?
Carmenara addressed you.
Carbonara. I don't know where I got Carmenella from. Isn't that pasta?
This probably would have been
Make,
a better name, but I chose Carmenara, and I'm sticking with it.
I keep
That
thinking you're
is
gonna say
perfectly fine.
Hamanoptera, like the city of the dead.
Imhotep.
Yeah.
No, that's the other campaign.
Uh, I just kind of look up and I go, hello there, madam. I didn't mean to disturb you. Uh, I was, just came by to, check on you on behalf of Mr. Clearwater back there, back at the farm. You know, you know, let's see.
Oh, I'm sure he's fine. I would have gotten and as she mentions it, a raven drops by and she says, "Oh, I guess you arrived before the raven did. That's interesting." And she
What
goes
a
to grab the
coincidence.
raven's foot and unfurl the message, and it's just a generic message of needing help. And she says, "Okay, and roll me an insight check."
Has it been 5 seconds?
Yeah, I was gonna
Oh, for
say,
sure. Yeah. I'd say it's probably been about 5 seconds. Yeah.
I'm gonna start pulling him
ooh,
in.
not 20 for 22.
Hell yeah.
Oh, you know that she is scared shitless, and she is clearly awaiting something. Like you caught her in the middle of I'd say packing up if she was in the way that she is trying to ready herself, but she's not trying to leave go anywhere. She's clearly just waiting for something to arrive, and she is waiting with careful breath. What's the phrase?
Baited.
Bated breath.
Okay.
Bated breath.
Bated breath.
Gotta bait that breath.
I see that, Neko. One moment, move. As I get pulled back. Like,
I'm gonna start reeling him in as fast as possible.
as he pops back out of the portal, like, yeah, I'll be right back. Oh, yeah, yeah, thanks.
Are
So,
you alright? How did it go?
yes, I'm all right. She's in there. I'm not quite sure if she can hear through this, probably, but she's in there. And I kind of hold my hand up to my mouth and kind of drop my voice a bit. Uh, she looks terrified about something, like she's on the verge of trying to skedaddle. But I don't know. Her eyes were darting all around. It's like she was looked like almost as if she was looking for something or someone. Uh, do you see anyone else out here?
Have I heard or
You have not heard anything quite yet.
no? I mean, all's been quiet since you left 5 seconds ago.
Well, keep your eyes out. Keep your eyes peeled. I don't know what that whistling was. Said she looks nervous. I don't know if she's afraid of what that whistle meant or if she was the reason that whistle happened. But keep your eyes peeled. I'm gonna pop back in there and see if I can find out a bit more about well, what's going down. I asked her about the sheep. Any kind of trouble pops up out here, pull me out, pull me back.
Is there a certain time limit you'd like to keep?
I don't know, maybe I guess if, shoot, I really don't know what that. I'm really on edge about that whistling. I'm about as nervous as she is, but I guess maybe no more than 5 minutes. That's yeah. All anything happens in there, I'll tug on the. I'll tug twice on the rope. Uh, if something happens out here, you just start pulling. I'll turn and start running this way.
Will do.
And Ezra will nod and fully walk through the portal.
I'm sorry, I have to send a quick text. My wife sent me something about her route home.
Yep.
Actually, before I walk through the portal, there's a whole bigger on the inside thing going on there. Big garden, a whole separate hut. And she's she's over there, the other hut. So, yeah, there's a lot of layers going on in whatever this magic is.
Okay, thank you for waiting.
For sure.
Then he'll turn and go back into the through the portal.
She welcomes you again, and she pauses again as she looks like she within that 20. I'll let you know. She looks like she completely disregarded you the moment you left. Like oh, that problem that was just here is gone. I'm not going to even worry about it. I'm going to continue what I'm doing. And she looks like she's now uh, pulling a giant chain net by her side, and she says, "Yes, I got the message. I'll tend to him tomorrow morning. I promise you, I'll be there when I need to be there." And she regards you as if you were simply a messenger.
He
Brutal.
just kind of going. He's very type of people. They used to come through the farm, through the apothecary all the time. Very much on their pedestal, way above their level. Anyway, he goes, haha, yeah, about that net looks rather heavy. Do you need a hand with that?
She has almost a look of like, why the hell are you still here? But she also technically has a bit of hospitality amongst her, and she says, "Um, is that a rope tied around your waist?"
He kind of looks down at it and he goes, "Oh, this, yeah, it's
Oh,
making sure.
if
You
you
know,
have
one never knows."
if you have a friend or something, you're welcome to come on in. I mean no one any harm. I'm just I'm in the midst of preparing for something.
Hey,
I would just
it really it seems like you're really busy. You know, I don't want to take up a whole bunch of your time or anything like that. So, you know, I'll just get kind of straight to the point here. You know, Mr. Clearwater here. He's been he's missing some sheep. You know, as you know, his sheep are very personal to him, very near and dear to his heart and all that. Especially the sheep that's went missing. It was one of his personal
She
ones.
completely interrupts you and says, "Oh, it was me. I took the sheep. Um, I
Oh, oh,
I needed it for I needed it for something. I'll be sure to pay him a
great.
visit and pay him the proper amounts for the sheep as soon as I can."
Why why did you not ask for the sheep? Why? I mean, he has some for sale. You're fairly you're associates, you know. So I'm sure you knew that wasn't one of his market sheep. Like
I
what's going
she
on here?
she looks over at you and says with a stern face, I needed the sheep in the middle of the night. It couldn't be helped. There was no way of waking him up and telling him the need and expecting him to understand. I just I needed it. And I need you and him to understand that I'll take care of it and make sure everything is fine in the end. I just something's coming, and if you have a friend out there, you're gonna need to get inside right now. And
Something's. What are you talking about? That whistle we heard earlier?
yes, it attracts something. I'd explain if I had time. I'm not sure I have time. I need you to, if you want to, this thing is
Kind of
dangerous.
as she's talking, turns he like pulls the rope and is like clawing back to the rope to get back to the portal, and he's going to attempt to reach through and pull Will through
Will,
this
you are yanked.
very BG3 Gale through the rock type of ordeal.
You see a familiar hand come in and reach and grab you by the shirt and pull you in to the portal. And you are met with the same description as before.
Uh,
What is happening? What?
yeah, sorry for pulling all along. He brushes you off, straightens your stuff off. Car, Carmenera says Carmenera here says that that whistle was some call for some terrifying creature that's coming this way that was attracted to it, and I'm assuming that's why she's pulling out this big giant net. And they said it was probably safer in here than out there. And I'm she's the sheep thief also, by the way. Uh, I'm still putting the pieces together, so I could probably
It's
give you
around this
another
time
piece of
that
brain.
Bonnie and Rimjob, you start to hear the destruction of fences towards the southwest. Um,
Hmm.
and you see in the very distance, like splinters of wood just go flying.
Good
Whoa,
job.
reminds
You,
me of 73.
What the hell is that? That cannot be good.
around this time, you also hear a loud screech of what sounds like a boar. I'm gonna do my best.
Wow. Incredible.
I feel like I was there.
Hey Bon Bon, what do you think we should do about that?
My
He
frozen.
just licks the toad again.
Barbecue?
Oh, I love barbecue.
Um, Kaminara addresses the both of you now and says, "Listen, I have a cellar. It's it's gonna. Oh, Oh,
Oh. Okay.
listen, I have a cellar.
Sorry
It's
about that. Everything
gonna be
froze.
weird. It's gonna be weird. The safest place for you right now is in that cellar where nothing can hurt you out here.
Who's saying that? The owner of the house?
Sorry, no, I'm back to
Back to Will and Ezra.
Okay.
Will and Ezra.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, I missed all that. Um, uh, just a moment. Just a moment. You seem to know a whole lot about what's going on or what's coming. What is what is coming? Is that why you've been stealing your friend's sheep?
Yes, ultimately that's why. Exactly why. Yes, listen, I am a druid first and well, I'm a wife first and a druid second, and I in order to preserve your health and keep you from being a casualty of what's coming, I need you to just get in the cellar right now. And she opens the cellar door in her uh, dirt floor hut. Um, and it looks like the least druidic construction in the area. Like it's metal. It's not um, it's not wood. It's not dirt. It's not clay. It is a metal uh, lined cellar door with a metal lined entrance with just a straight ladder drop into a open area.
This woman is going to kill us. You
Uh,
realize
y-
that,
y-
right?
yeah, I'm kind of getting that feeling. I'm really not of the nature to go crawling into tin cans in the hole in the ground without knowing exactly why. So how about you tell us exactly what the hell is on its way here? Because we still have some people out there. We need to know what's going on.
Roll a persuasion check with advantage.
That's going to be 21 or oh we'll keep the 21. The second one was a 9.
Mm-mm.
She says she puts her fingers on the bridge of her nose in a very stressed form, and she looks at you both and says, "A werebore is coming. It's probably barreling through fences, crashing through buildings, getting here as fast as it can. My husband is affected with lycanthropy. He is out of his mind right now. All he cares about is satiating his appetite and destroying what's in front of him.
Then why
And
don't you put him in here?
that's where he usually is when he's not out and about on the day of his transformation. But for some reason, he's transformed supposed during a half moon instead of a full moon. I have yet to find out why. I have some solutions in mind. That's why I stole the sheep in the first place. I have another sheep lined up right now, just in case, which I have a silver chained netting, ready to capture him. So I don't know if you're, equipped to handle a werewood, but if I don't think you are, so the best place for you is in this cellar, which is lined with metal to protect from anything getting in, anything coming out.
I don't know about you, Will, but I'd feel a lot safer outside of the cage meant to hold the werebore.
Absolutely. And who's to say that we wouldn't be able to contact people if we needed to?
Yeah. So listen, I get this is your husband and all of that. We will talk about the issue of you stealing the local pets and farm life uh, when there's less danger approaching. As it stands right now, we'll help you capture your husband and get him tossed down in this damn cellar. But,
Sorry, I was talking to Savannah. Sorry. Um,
Mhm. But
she.
yeah, we're gonna have to figure something out because you can't keep calling the dinner bell to feed him every time this happens.
I know. I have a plan in mind. It just requires a lot of help, and I'm getting the means to get that help. I just, for now, my best bet is feeding him whenever he requires to be fed. And it looks like these changings only happen during a half moon, waxing or waning, and a full moon. So I've got 3 times during the month where he's completely crazy. And as of right now, it only requires 3 sheep. Usually I just lock him in the cellar, lock the door, and he transforms and freaks out and stays in there all night, and then he's fine the next day. We've been managing it for years like this. But all of a sudden, something's changed in the skies, and now I can't control him every 2 additional times during. And she has an exasperated sigh as if she's just let it all out for a
Well,
second and hasn't
that's
really been able to tell people in a while.
he's going to like kind of walk over near her and kind of give her a comforting pat on the shoulder. That's all right. Listen, it sounds like you're going through a lot. I mean, I can I absolutely cannot understand what you're going through, but I get that you feel bad about it. How about this? I'll whip up a real quick sedative that we can can, coat one of the sheep with it. Then he eats it. Then he falls asleep. We toss him down in the cellar.
We also have
I've
the option that I can cast minor illusion and help try and distract him into this cellar.
Oh, that's a good one
Ooh,
too.
that could work. That could work. We could make it when he's finished with eating the first sheep. We could always try and get him into a second sheep and maybe lure him into the cage. Um, gosh, I've never had help before. I'm so sorry. Um, okay, you said you have friends. Where are they?
We're out in the woods.
Yeah, out there
In these
somewhere.
woods?
Yeah.
Okay. If you have a way of calling them, I'd I'd get them either away from the southeast or
Actually,
the
you would
southwest or here now.
you would know you left us on the farm, and
Yeah.
also you would know that Malachi
Oh,
was
yeah.
working in town.
Malachi, by the way, the pelican is just kind of sitting on your chest and waving his feathers over your face, saying like, "Let's go." Not out loud, but in emotion.
Yeah.
Uh,
Second. I stand up, dust myself off, get myself a quick look over. I'm like, oh, I'm in one piece for now.
One Piece.
Yeah.
More pirates.
That is pirate time.
Um,
And I'll start making my way northeast. Walk in fast. No faces will pass. And I am not homebound.
Because it's nighttime.
they're farm bound.
no.
I'm in the woods.
As you begin heading in that direction, the pelican begins to basically like spam Kamir, like as if he wants you to hurry up.
Well, geez, already. I mean, I can only move so fast, so far. And at full run, I move 60 feet around.
As you are flying and you start to hurry up, he opens his mouth and drops a pristine, uh, lesser healing potion, and it drops, and you can make, and he drops it in the air, catch it.
Catch it. I look at it. I'm like, oh, I recognize this, and I pop it out.
And that's lesser is how much?
2d4 plus
2d4 plus 4? 2.
Plus 4?
Is it 2 or 4?
We shall see. 2d4 plus 2.
2.
Well, I got a 2 and a 1 on the dice. That's helpful. And then plus 2. That's more than enough my points are back.
Bonnie and Rimjob, you
Yes.
hear the screeching louder as the splinters are getting closer and closer of broken wood flinging into the air. Something is clearly heading towards you.
I think we should freeze it in its tracks.
I think that's a good idea, but I think we should, 1, split up, and 2, get the fuck out of the way.
Well, yeah, okay.
Because if it is coming directly for us, we can just go 2 separate directions and see who it runs after, or whatever.
Yeah, okay. And Rim will just like sidestep basically out of the way where he thinks the path of the whatever it is going.
And Bonnie's just gonna
as you
like
both-
hightail it somewhere else.
as you both separate, heading to the two different directions. The werebore that you know is a werebore as it blasts through the house to the west of you. You see a hole form and a hulking werebore with a missing arm and 2 large, fully formed tusks coming at you, and it proceeds to blast through the fence in front of you, or towards the west of the farm, and then dart through the open southern patch of land, and blast through the other fence and the brambles, taking full damage without any recourse.
I'm going to give the signal to the blink dog to get the fuck to Ezra and Will. To let them know
And,
what's coming.
Blink? Oh, what's the blink dog speed?
I had it right next to his activated.
Oh, 40 feet. If it's dashing, so it's going to be 80 feet.
And then it can teleport on top of that, can't it?
It also can teleport 30 feet, if I'm
So,
not
like,
mistaken.
that's 120, no, 110 feet around.
It can, I guess, what are y'all's speeds? It can take one person with it.
30.
Do 35.
You'd be trailing behind slightly, but it could technically take you with it every 30 feet it runs.
Every 40 feet it runs, you mean?
Yes, but it would probably have to match your speed to take you with it.
Um,
Do you want me to
We don't
bring-
understand it.
Oh,
Nope.
that's right. It barks at
Yeah,
you
I
like
think I'm the only one that speaks Sylvan.
it barks a question at you.
I look at the toad. I like to imagine that the toad looks back at me, and then I'm just like, yeah, man, sure. He just agrees with whatever he thinks the dog said.
And then it looks over at Bonnie, and it looks over at Rim Job, and it barks again, and it points at Bonnie.
Okay. And Bonnie is going to go over to the blink dog and point again to the woods.
It's going to wag its tail, and you immediately teleport with it 30 feet towards the woods as it starts darting in that direction.
Give the girl a little warning. Alright. And I'm going to start darting with it, and we're going 70 feet around because we're dashing. Oh, wait, dashing's an action, so it would be 35 feet around, and then however far it can teleport. Wait, wait, if it's going 35 and then 30 versus me going 70 by dashing,
Yeah,
it's just faster for me to run. I'm going to signal the rim job to come on.
I think the grown-up version, it says it can teleport up to 40 feet. So I think it gets a little more control of its power when it gets older.
Oh, bye-bye.
I'm going to signal the rim job to come over to the dog. And I'm just going to fucking take off in that direction.
Yeah.
As you all head off in that direction, Rim Job, you are matching the speed, but the Blink Dog, or Winky, is that what we're calling Winky? That's right.
Yeah.
Winky.
And Bonnie, you both begin to catch up to the werebore.
I'm going to keep a slight distance. Whatever distance I think will not get me noticed.
As you begin to keep a very distance from the werebore as it's barreling towards the woods in the direction you saw your friends go, Malachi, you end up showing up at the farm with the damage that is present at the farm currently. And you get the impression that your friends also headed off in that direction, following whatever this action has left in its trail.
He sends us here. It's just a trail of fucking destruction.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So do we have to like sneak past it in order to make it not mad?
If you want to get there first, yes. If you don't mind not getting there first, no.
Yeah, I think we want to get there first because we don't know that they're like safe, right? So.
Okay, can we veer off to the side? Because it's taking a direct path, right? It's not varying at all the direction it's going in.
If you both give me hold on. If you give me a DC 16 athletics check, I'll let you book ass towards the direction it's going and beat it.
I got 16.
Nice.
You said athletics, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
I have a +5 to athletics.
Oh, lovely.
Here we go
Oh,
with
man.
He's a
0.
strong boy.
You got a 0?
No, I got an 8. I have a +0 to athletics. Because, like, if it had been
Rim job.
acrobatics, I still would have been 13, but still, it's not good.
I'll say rim job with the assistance of uh, Bonnie, with the assistance of the dog, I'll say is able to teleport as a bonus action for now, and is able to full dash. So is able to essentially help you catch up to the 40 feet of movement.
Okay.
And rim job is able to match that speed as you both barrel towards the direction of the wereboar's movement. Ezra and Will, um, you both are under the direction of Kambinara, are preparing for the arrival of a werebore or her husband.
Um,
And she's got a sheep tied to a stake in the middle of an open patch of dirt that's sort of sunken towards the. It's like a crater of dug up dirt, um, with a sheep tied to a stake at the bottom, and a silver chain prepared to be thrown at near the top edge of the crater. And
are
she
we
simply
still?
says, "What's up?"
I'm sorry, I interrupted you. Go ahead.
She simply says, "Listen, the emergency scenario we have planned is if he somehow transforms and we're not ready, one of us is at the hut, the other person, or the other person, when I blow this whistle," and she shows the silver lined whistle that's on a necklace or neck. Um, and he's been conditioned to show up here when that was, and always gets his feeding taken care of whenever he gets here. So, whenever he gets here, all I need help with is subduing him and getting this silvery chain onto him so that we can hopefully get him into the cellar where he won't do anybody any harm. As you as you get closer to her, as you begin to start uh, talking and conversing with her more closely, you notice she has lots of scratches and scars all over her body that are worn of with time. Clearly, she's done this before.
Toxic
Are
love.
we still behind the portal, or are we back outside?
You're in the portal.
Okay. Does it know how to get in here? We barely found the place. We stumbled on it, really.
It has it barely has a idea of perception. It's just going to barrel through the portal as if it's not there.
Uh, Um, well, yeah, I'm going to use magical tinkering. I'm using use of my magical tinkering to just pull out like this box and open it in front of in front of the sheep. And as it buzz, as sheep do, see the inside of the box kind of glow. Snap the box closed, and I'm like, all right, this is gonna go in the basement. Open up when he's ready to go down there. So we had something to lead him down there. Um,
That's
Comes in,
perfect.
we're gonna drop the net on him. Do I
That
have time?
with the illusion of the minor illusion from what was your name again? And she directs the question at you, Will.
Will.
Will, with your minor illusion and the tinkering over here, I'm sure we could get a impromptu sheep ready as fast as we can. Um, I'm not sure we have much time. I think he's going to be here any minute now. And
Would I feasibly have enough time to use uh, my medical skills and my alchemist supplies to make some form of sedative type ordeal, something to slow him or weaken him when or if he eats the sheep?
um, if you give me would that be alchemy tools or herbalism?
Um,
Do you have those skills or kits?
I mean, I have alchemist supplies, and that's what I'm
If
proficient
you
in.
if you
Um,
roll me an alchemist supply with disadvantage because of the time constraint, I'll and you meet the DC, I'll let you create a sedative. It should slow him
I
down.
think that should be flat d20 plus my proficiency. Let's see. Well, I don't think it can get any worse than a 9. Yeah, no. It's 13 or 9, so 9.
Uh, you're able to make a partial sedative.
Take some
Um,
sleepy time tea and spread it over the sheep.
yeah, the sheep's wool sort of bathes in the sleepy time tea, and begins to soak in and darken the sheep's wool just slightly. It's around this time that uh, Bonnie and Rimjob are able to head towards. You know that
And
you
Winky.
see a sort of wall of foliage that you're initially disregarding, but you know the werebore is heading there, and you get
Like
there first.
Winky would pop right through it.
Oh yeah, Winky would probably just notice by smell and just sort of uh, head right through, I guess.
I'm following Winky.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
Then
too.
Bonnie and Rimjob, you see the same garden and druid hut,
Oh,
as well as
me.
a crater with a silvery chain on top. Um, and she says, "Are these your friends?"
Uh, yes, they are. Hey, boy, come here. Right in here. Good baby, good baby. Yeah. Not too much time to explain. There's a werebore coming. We're
We
gonna
saw.
try and yeah, yeah. That's what that's for. This is the sheep thief. Um, her husband's werebore. Catch it, throw it in the basement. Metal cage. That's the plan.
That's why sheep over
Probably
here,
spread out.
right? Yeah,
Yeah. Yes,
good.
yeah, that's she. Yeah,
Got it.
yeah. She's been feeding the town's livestock and pets to her husband.
Oh,
All right.
whoa. I've been feeding livestock that are meant to be used for food to my husband. No pets,
Except that last sheep.
no, and she pets her squirrel and she says, no squirrels, no familiars, just sheep or lambs or cows meant for slaughter.
So
Well,
that
You just see
doesn't
Rim
explain the other
like
ones.
hold the toad a little
yeah,
tighter.
well, you had one of them sheep in there was named Terrence, and Mr. Clearwater was fairly fond of that one.
I'm really sorry. It's just all the other sheep see a animal transforming into a person and they bolt, and Terrence is the one that stays still. So
I,
I led
yeah,
Terrence. It knew me. I've healed him before. I I brought him out. I'm really sorry.
it's
That's
not me you
okay.
gotta apologize to. It's not my sheep.
You're right. I'll apologize to the proper channels later.
I ate
Anyways,
half of the last person that we got in the fight with. I don't really give a shit.
It's around this time that you hear an even louder roar as
Showtime.
as you know the werebore is barreling towards this location. And Malachi, you arrive around the same time, just right behind this werebore. Sorry, one second.
I feel like we should probably hide.
You're all welcome to hide real quick if you want. I'll let you do one last thing if you want to prepare.
Yeah, Rimjob will like hide. Like, where is there to hide?
There's behind the hut on the other side of the crater. Sorry. There's the crater as you're facing it. There's the garden in front of you, and then there's the left side of the hut, which you
Do
can
it-
essentially hide on the other side of the
We're
hut.
going in and out again.
Do any
Oh,
of
I'm
the
sorry.
trees look quickly climbable?
Definitely, yes. There's trees sprinkled about this druidic sort of circle, and you could climb any number of them.
Bonnie's going up a tree.
Great. Do you already have a climb speed, or do you need to roll?
No, my climb speed doesn't come until 3rd level.
Oh.
Then I get spider climb.
Well, I'll let you roll with advantage with knowing that ability is in development.
All right. Do you want straight dexterity? You want acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
And much better, nat 20. Plus 5.
Ooh,
All right, you get as far up in the tree as you want.
I am
hide.
going to hide as close to the sheep trap with the thing as possible up in the tree branches. So, like, potentially, if need be, jumping down onto the werebore is an option.
That's definitely an option. Yes, there is a branch that overlooks the tree or the crater. And you most definitely could launch yourself at the werebore if you choose.
That's where we're going.
So, Malachi, you get there around the same time, so exactly prepare, but you would be able to do something on the way if you like to somehow prepare. Anything from Rim, Will, or Ezra besides the sedative as the last one.
Rim?
Yeah. Oh,
If you wanted to actually, Ezra, if you wanted to roll again with disadvantage, I'd let you add to the sedative you made, and see if you can sort of finalize it.
Yeah, I'll give it a try. I think I kind of see everyone arriving, and I'm like, "Oh, good. At least I got eyes on, got eyes on you guys." He's like fumbling through his bag. He was gonna try and pull, kind of mix some stuff up together real fast again. Yeah, no, even worse. That was a 4 that time. I'm not even gonna bother rolling again.
My brain is going, sedative!
Yeah, So yeah, I think this time he just kind of reaches in and he goes, "The chamomile."
What did you roll again?
Thumb around the ground. Oh, that was a 4.
Oh, okay, got it. You don't quite pull off the finalization of the sedative.
No,
it is still the equivalent of a sleepy time tea, unfortunately.
no, I just spill a bit more chamomile and say, "Damn it, no, no, this will be good enough. The rest of them are here now. Don't have to worry too much about it going to sleep. Better skedaddle." And he is going to go and duck behind a. Is there a large bush somewhere?
Yeah, there's bound to be a bush or two around this area.
Yeah, we're gonna go dive in the bush.
Go for it. Roll me a stealth check. Anybody that's hiding, roll me a stealth check, except for Bonnie. Bonnie's just stealthing in.
Do I have to
Okay.
be like, can I be hiding while I'm casting Minor Illusion?
Yes, I think the minor illusion can stay up for a while.
1 minute.
Rim's just gonna hide around the side of the hut. And he got a 17 for his stealth check.
Okay.
I would like to go inside the hut just on the inside of the door, so that way I can kind of look out and peek behind and wait for him to run in.
Yeah, Ezra isn't all that stealthy. He got an 11. So I'd like to think that he believes that he is hiding, but his shell is fully larger than the bush that he's hiding behind. So his head is covered. His shell is out.
As you begin to all discreetly hide amongst the foliage and branches and trees in the area, the hulking werewolf barrels through the illusion, knocking out a tree entirely on its way as it heads for the sheep immediately. And with bated breath, the wife is ducked in the corner with ducked in near the side of the hut with a silvery chain, and the wereboar heads straight for the crater as if it's done this hundreds of times before, and immediately starts eating, chomping, crushing bones, devouring the sheep. And
While he's doing that, I want to cast a Minor Illusion of sheep in the doorway of the hut.
And the
um,
pre-recorded sheep buzz will start.
And I'm going to just sit down and catch my breath because, according to me, he just disappeared. I wasn't here for any of the plan, so he just disappeared.
Would they have seen it? Would Malachi have seen it burst through a wall of flowers?
I think you would. Yeah, I think you would have seen it dart through a wall of foliage and just kind of disappear. You grow a little less concerned with what it's doing, but you definitely hear the tearing and shredding of a live sheep in the distance in that direction.
What do you have to say, Pelican?
He just kind of sits in front of the foliage and goes, and then he hops in.
Well, I'm not going to be outgutted by a pelican.
This pelican pulls out a pocket watch. I'm gonna be done.
I guess. And so I'll walk through. I'll follow the pelican.
You walk through and see the atrocity that is before you, a sheep being rendered to mutton as it's being devoured. You can see that with its one arm, it's not even acting as... My cat is deciding now to scream. It's not even acting as if this arm is a hindrance. It's just beating what it can out of the sheep as it's devouring. And it stands up, hulking and bloodied, and it's looking for its next target. And the first thing it sees is this buying second sheep. I believe this illusion has a DC.
Bonnie's just up in the tree going, oh no, Just thinking, no points
With
for style.
yes, if with an intelligence investigation check of your spell save DC, it will perceive the illusion. Will you please tell me your DC? One? I'm kidding.
14.
Juicy. Now, does it get to roll at disadvantage because there's also auditory stuff going on to aid in the illusion?
We're not hearing anything
Not
you
hear
say.
you.
Are you muted?
It rolled an 8. It does have disadvantage. I was muted. And it fully believes that this is the next sheep. It looks a little surprised because and it goes for the sheep, and as it goes to swipe at the sheep, the illusion disperses, as all minor illusions do if they're touched. And
Wait, I was gonna have it start running in.
oh, you're gonna move it?
Yeah, I was
You're
gonna
gonna let
have it
move?
run in towards that cellar.
Yeah, the
I didn't know
whole
you could-
plan was to try and get it into the trick it into the cellar so we can slam the door behind it.
I didn't know you could move it.
Can you move minor
Okay.
illusion?
I'm sure you can. I don't know. You can now. And as it dives into the cellar, Kaminara pops out from the corner, and she, with a natural 18, tosses this netting onto her husband as the silvery change begin to singe into him, and begin to start damaging his thick hide. And she, seeing that it's on top of him and he's inside, she slams the thing shut and begins to start throwing her furniture on top of the lid, and locking it. And she says, I think that's the best it's ever gone before.
Well,
I should really enlist help next time.
I think everyone has their bits and pieces, so I'd say that went pretty well.
Speak for yourself. I didn't do shit.
We were the
You
backup.
looked pretty.
Oh, thank you.
So,
Yeah, sure. Make sure it's still plugged in.
How long does he
You
usually
hear-
stay transformed?
Oh, the whole night.
Oh, that's fun.
And you hear all kinds of thrashing and groaning and bleeding of boars, of a boar, in the cellar, as it clearly realizes it's been an illusion this whole time, and it starts banging,
Actually,
thrashing at the chains around. What's up?
actually, I like boars better. Make it sound like multiple boars. That's freaky as shit for a wereboar.
I guess, okay, it sounds like multiple boars.
Yes!
Are you sure this door is going to hold?
No. It has, well, you gave it a sedative. It has not held before. I've tried heavier and heavier things, and it has worked over time better.
You didn't think to tell us that before this all went down?
I usually don't have to tell people that. I usually
Fair.
just do it and then handle the
Fair.
situation every time.
Are there
I,
any
I,
like
I don't know.
shovels or?
I usually transform into like an owl bear and just beat him senseless until he's knocked out.
You mean to say that was an option? We could have done that easily.
Well, I had y'all to worry about. I couldn't just turn into an owl bear and not throw the chains over. You still hear the thrashing about in the silvery chains. And he's going to try and break out
Is
with
there
disadvantage.
any? Is there like a door, a crowbar, a shovel, something we can shove in a door handle?
Which one of us is the heaviest?
Probably the turtle.
I beg
Wow,
your
that's
finest
rude.
pardon, sir.
Yeah,
That was
that's
not in
messed up,
character.
man.
That was Ezra pulling the fourth wall break. That's what that
No.
was.
Ezra's the new chime. Watch out, Ezra's mom.
Ezra is a size small. Thank you very much. He's a little guy. What do turtles weigh anyway? I honestly don't know.
It's like right in the description that they have to weigh everything out.
You see that Kaminara transforms into a bear.
450 pounds. Jeez. Okay, I'm a
What?
big little guy. Turtle adults stand 5 to 6 tall and average 450 pounds. Their shell accounts for roughly 1/3 of their weight. Their size is medium. So as I'm small, I'm assuming that I'm probably still around 300 some odd pounds.
Kaminara actually transforms into a bear and sits on the furniture on top of the door to the cellar.
Ezra shrugs and sits next to her. Goes, I don't think we're going to be able to sit here all day. We're going to need to figure something out. Somehow we're going to have to figure out how to steal this door or something.
As I'm still catching my breath. That's the Tom
Oh,
Tinker
there you
guy I
are.
was working with earlier today.
Oh yeah, her husband. Yeah, we've heard. Alvin, right?
Alvin Drell, yeah.
Yeah, apparently that's her husband. She's been dealing with this for some time now.
Oh, really?
You look like you just ran a marathon.
Well, I was over at the docks waiting for y'all to come back from wherever you were doing, and then because I finished what I was doing, but I didn't know what jobs or where those jobs were, so I was just like, I'll just hang out by the docks. You guys will be coming there eventually. And then the pelican that talked to you earlier came up to me. You see, he's right there.
Oh, yeah. There is.
Started poking me,
Just
telling me to
around
come
here.
along. And so I followed him, and all of a sudden, some kind of shed,
Yeah.
and I see Alvin in front of me, and he just turns into some werebore, kicks me almost to death across the room, and he hauls off into the woods.
Are you all right? You need a bit of healing?
Actually, the pelican pulled a freaking potion out of his mouth and gave it to me on the way up.
Pelican looks at all of you and gives one of these, and then flies off out of the portal.
Oh my god, I love that.
Deus Ex Pelikina?
Deus Ex Pelikina?
Oh. It went
Um,
from 94 degrees to thundering outside. We're under
Oh, wow.
tornado watch. That's what happens when you have cold and hot fronts slapping each other across the face.
Just ask your friends that lived in Florida down there.
Yeah. That'll about do
Crazy
it.
part is we don't typically get tornadoes over here, so we should remain under tornado watch and just get heavy storms and winds.
Oh, we got
Hopefully my tree
warnings.
doesn't fall.
Kaminara
Read most of
addressed
this
all of
here.
you in bear form and says, "Listen, all I usually do, I sit on the door, I make him wait out the night, and he's fine by the morning. If what's been happening is consistent with the half moons somehow transforming him when they're not supposed to, we have a new moon coming up, and with that new moon, hopefully, he won't transform, and we're planning to get him over to Phoenica. We have someone there who we know can cast a silver warding tattoo onto him and hopefully save his transformations to just be on the full moon like they know."
What the fuck is in Phoenica? Everyone is tied to Phoenica today. Does Phoenica have beer flavored nipples or something? Like, what is going on in Phoenica? We should
I'd
pay a
rather be
visit.
dead in California than alive in Arizona.
The 10 things reference.
Yeah, I did do a 10 things reference. You're welcome.
I asked him about his arm, and he said he fought a gator or a croc. What really happened?
Oh, he chopped off his own arm. He he
Why?
transformed he transformed when he wasn't supposed to 2 weeks ago, and he felt that he was a danger to himself, to me, to the community. And since we don't have a solid plan for catching him whenever he's transforming when he's not supposed to, our plan now is just to is this method here, and um,
Why doesn't he just hobble himself if he's going to go that foul? Like, what?
he decided
Yeah,
that in
tie
order
him down
to
every night if you have to.
in order to weaken himself, he would, and hopefully save most of the community, he would chop off his own arm. And I mean, I
Surprised it didn't grow
suppose he could have
back.
hobbled himself, but he wanted to at least maintain the tinkering shop that he runs, and he the goal was to just kind of keep him chained up those days that he's not able to that he's knows he's going to transform when we knew what those days were.
I still feel like if that was the goal, he definitely chopped off the wrong body part. 2 arms would have been much more useful for tinkering, and 1 leg would have been much less useful for running.
That's
You should
exactly
see him
that.
getting fucked up. He's real good.
That is exactly my point. Like, why the arm and not the leg?
Listen, it was his choice. I'm not going to tell him to chop off his if he needs them to get to work every day. I mean, what's easier for him is to put a little cap on it and throw a hammer on instead of, crafting his own entire leg.
He likes it, I love it, I suppose. But that does not solve the current issue of what to do moving forward. Up until you get to Finnick, you can't keep borrowing. She says that with the heaviest amount of sarcasm. Livestock. It's making its way around town. There's quests up to figure out where the hell everyone's animals are going.
I
What the weird
have.
sounds are every couple weeks. And
You're drawing attention.
Oh. Also,
I'm sorry. Do you mind if I take a break?
no, go right ahead.
I gotta tend to Camille for a little bit.
Go.
Fully all.
My earliest memories are of the sea. The sea's beauty is in its height of symbolic dichotomy. The warm embrace, its cold abandon, its beauty in the shallows, the horrors of the deep. Water gives life, the wrong water or too much brings death. Such is life in the seas, and so on the seas. I have no memories of my family. I was raised on the seas, moving as a stowaway, ship to ship. Roughly half the time I'd get caught, but I was young, and they wouldn't kill me. Instead, I would just work off the debt. As a deckhand, sometimes I'd learn more than the base skills of cleaning and cooking. Once, a ship was so understaffed in maintenance. That was the cruise where I learned the skills of a bosun. My master was a mean cuss of a dwarven sailor named Bustin Boneblade. He was bosun of the Knight's Knave under Captain Lydia Phantasm Rudges. He taught me everything I'd ever know about maintaining a ship. He'd have me do multi-person jobs, alone, in the multi-person time frame. I'd poke back at him by changing the words of the sea shanty and ask, what would you do with a dwarven sailor? He'd like to think our relationship was father-son, but I'd prefer uncle-nephew. And I stayed on that vessel as assistant bosun for 4 cruises. And after that, I returned to my sea transient ways. One such ship I was stowing away on, I wasn't found until it was attacked by pirates, and I was taken along the crew as captive. We were locked in cages well below deck. Each day they'd take one of us, the captain, a drow elf, would whisper in their ear. They'd answer back, and then the captain would look dissatisfied and execute them. I was lucky I kept not getting chosen, but one day the ship had hit something and started taking on water. I could overhear the crew running around, trying to move water out. But that night, I broke out of my cage, jumped overboard, and I patched the hole, snuck back in, none the wiser, and I went back to sleep. The next day, the captain showed up as he always did, but this time he spoke aloud. Last night, somebody patched a hole in this vessel, and I know it was not one of my men. So which one of you broke your confinement and did this task? One of my fellow prisoners immediately speaks up. It was him! The blue-green one with the horns! The captain gets him out of his cage. Thank ye for your information. I suppose you think you'll get preferential treatment for this, even possibly live. He then stabbed them in the gut, so he would live long enough to hear his explanation. You see, that kind of thing would normally get you what you wanted, but this man, as he unlocked my cage, is a hero and the newest member of me crew. And from that time until about a week ago, I was bosun for Boris Goldeneye Maindar, captain of the Spider's Gambit. In all my time with the captain, he never did find the Spider Queen's crown, the object he'd ask every captive about before killing them when given an unsatisfactory answer. But now I'm on my own again. But if my past is any predictor of my future, it won't be long till I'm back on a ship, invited or not.
Ezra de Lelouchen III, better known as Dr. E to his friends, carried the weight of a long and respected lineage of physicians. He dedicated his life to mastering the traditional methods of healing, a craft passed down through generations. He was a respected physician, known for his skill and dedication. However, his world began to shift as his son, a brilliant and innovative mind, embraced new technologies and magical implementations in medicine. Ezra watched as his son rapidly surpassed him, developing techniques that rendered his own methods seemingly obsolete. A rift grew between them, with Ezra feeling increasingly antiquated, and his son dismissive of the traditional knowledge he held so dear. Determined to prove his worth and bridge the gap with his son, Ezra sought a position where his skills were still valued. Desperate to demonstrate the continued relevance of his expertise, he accepted a post on a merchant ship. However, the ship turned out to be a pirate vessel, and Ezra found himself patching up the wounds of hardened buccaneers about their brutal skirmishes. Initially horrified, Ezra adapted. He saw the injuries as a grim yet fascinating challenge. He poured himself into his work, rediscovering his passion and pushing his skills to new limits. He learned to improvise with limited resources, to treat wounds inflicted by cutlasses and magical blasts, and to navigate the chaos of a pirate's life. He began to experiment, blending his traditional knowledge with the rough and ready techniques of a ship's surgeon. While he never condoned their actions, he found a strange respect for the pirates' resilience. He became a vital part of their crew, a reluctant healer in a world of violence. He continues to strive to improve his craft, even in the most unlikely of circumstances. He hopes one day to return to land and use his renewed skills to bridge the gap with his son, demonstrating that even in a world of innovation, the old ways still hold value.
Hey man, my name's Rinchen, and I've been riding this sweet baby for 50 years. You wanna last in this game? You gotta go with the flow, man. Don't take life too seriously, and have a little fun. The sea can be rough though, so it's important to have your mates with you. Sometimes I get sad thinking about the friends I've lost. The screams echoing in a tideless abandon at the bottom of the sea. Yeah, but that's what new friends are for. Heh. Anyway, just drink a little seawater and don't mind the tentacles, and we'll get along just fine.
The House of Fenn, vampiric overseers of the colony at Orleans, a colony of the Kingdom of Ka'u, are most often, as their namesake suggests, circle of the Fen druids. The Northen never asked to be born into wealth, never asked for the expectation of being made full vampire, never asked to govern a colony, let alone to colonize an already occupied marshland. Nor did she ask to take a titular surname meaning swamp. And she vowed in early childhood to learn to master her more vampiric urges, and to never undergo the transformation. One day in her early teenage years, as the vampires were dormant, and unable to leave the confines of their domicile without being severely weakened or killed, she fled to the city's docks. Someday she'd return to put an end to her family's reign of terror, but for now she stowed away on the vessel by climbing inside the crate. Feeding on ship rats and stolen fluids was easy for the young vampire, and inside of her crate she slept nights on a bag of grain, wrapped in a burlap sack that had been tied together with bits of rope. That was until one morning there was a commotion about. Pirates were attacking. She watched through the slats as one of the ship's crew took down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different pirates, a rapier in each hand. As word reached below deck that the vessel was safe, she overheard the crewmen she'd seen be told that they'd be approaching the monastery, where he was to depart very soon. While she'd largely heard of monasteries as religious institutions to be avoided in her upbringing, she knew where she needed to go. The monastery at the top of the white cliffside, overlooking the ocean, was colder than she'd ever been, but she pressed on. The crewman in question was there, and she approached him. "Ah, the bonny wee stowaway I saw aboard in the night," the old dwarf said, with a knowing twinkle in his eye. So Bonnyfin was born. Years later, her tutelage complete, save for field work and practical experience, she set out to complete the other half of her vow, to terrorize her family and topple the systems of power that put them in charge of an entire colony. And what better way to dismantle systems than to create the type of terror and discord that only piracy could achieve?
Grief. That was the first thing Will could recall. Immense grief. Of losing her mother, of ending up in an orphanage, of being adopted for the sole purpose of being a servant. She grew up in the stables. The horses gave her a sense of purpose, a sense of belonging, a sense of work ethic, a sense of hope. The horses brought Will to her. The stable boys scrapped, and that means Will did too. That is, until the missus caught her decking a front tooth off the footman. She was sure she was going to be sent back to the orphanage, but a promotion? With a new uniform and a new bounce in his step, Will became a god. That is, until she wasn't. Now she has her own rules, her own goals, desires, vengeance. But that's beside the point. Care for a pint?
also found a Blink Dog puppy stats to add to my list.
Oh, I've always had them pulled up just in case.
And we are back.
Sorry, I couldn't get my headphones to attach. I finally got them to work.
And if anybody has time after, I can tell you the things that I'm trying to do for the channel.
It's around this time that you hear the snapping of chains.
Doesn't sound like it's going to hold much longer. Ezra is going to pull out the now familiar jar of swirling blue material. So he readies an action to cast what's it called again? Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Like this thing comes bursting out. Do you think it's best to just let it out and face him head on, or should we try and keep holding him in? Ooh.
Well, he's been in there for quite some time now.
Out
I
of
think
curiosity, how are you holding this form so long? From what I read, you guys, that takes a lot out of you. You aren't able to. Most druids aren't able to maintain animal form over an hour.
I've always, had my blessings to Saluna every night. I've done my best to keep the shape as long as he's at least actively trying to escape and not necessarily at every instance he's trying to escape. Just when he's, trying to burst down the door. Otherwise, I just kind of do what I do right now, which is pile everything I can and hold the door steady as much as I can. But the chain isn't meant for prolonged restraint. It's only meant to capture him temporarily and then put him into the cellar. Um, I'm unless he's somehow grown getting out of there.
I mean, he's been getting
But
he's
like I said,
transforming more often.
these new transformation times are unpredictable. I'm not sure what's happening, astrologically, but something is definitely happening.
All right. Well, if it seems like he's going to come bursting out of this thing, Ezra is going to use another usage of his magical tinkering to create some. He's going to reach into his coat and pull out a satchel of caltrops,
Oh, okay.
and he will spread them in front of the door. All right, you don't want to step on these. It covers like a 5-foot space, so
Okay.
if it like comes out,
You,
if we
it's around this time you all hear the creaking of the door as it begins. You begin hearing loud and damaging thuds and thunks as he clearly is ramming the door at full speed with jumps.
everyone might want to get ready. This door isn't going to hold much longer. Uh, we should probably get ready to leap clear, in probably the next few seconds. Jump over the caltrops.
Are there any like lower pieces of furniture that we can like get on top of that are like sturdy?
Yeah, there's chairs, there's sofas, things that you can sit on literally, and try and hold together. Um,
Like a
you could
bookcase or a
definitely get on.
wardrobe?
I'd let you. Yeah, I'd say that probably raise the DC for him, but he's trying periodically to get out.
Okay. I'd like to get on top of some piece of furniture that would help me stay clear and give me a few seconds of like response time.
Wait. Malachi, Rimjob, do you want to do anything before something happens?
Could I use Ray of Frost to like freeze the door shut?
You could definitely try, yeah.
Okay.
Thought about that.
All things I can make.
That's a 10.
For a metal door that hits, yeah.
Okay.
You hear another cracking thud as he bangs into the door once more, and you hear the hinges of the door start to creak as they start to lose integrity.
I think it's now or never, Carmen.
Does anyone know mending?
No.
Yes.
Can someone try to mend those hinges?
It takes a minute, so it won't be fast enough.
Shit.
What is our plan here?
Mailed.
We're gonna need to subdue him. That seems to be the only thing we can do. He's coming through this door.
If we can get him in the crater, I don't know, I can maybe try and use some of my magic to keep him from maybe crawling out, so we could just I don't know, I guess wail on him until he's knocked out, or
I can produce a bunch of ball bearings and caltrops and throw them all down there. And so he'll just keep on falling over and landing on caltrops.
that could work. I mean, it is a crater. He would keep sliding down if he can't manage to get out.
Well, there's some right in front of the door. Put some in the crater.
And so he'll spend the entire time falling over.
And if all else fails, then I just jump down on top of him. Stupidly,
Yes.
but yes.
I'm gonna peek open like the top of my jacket. Oh, hey, Winky buddy, you see over there near the side of that there crater? When you hear me say 3, I need you to teleport us over there, all right? Give him a little bit of ration.
He gobbles it up and says, yes, I will teleport when you ask.
Oh.
All right, I'm going to create the ball bearings and create the caltrops and have them ready to go.
Okay,
when
you
the door
start
opens.
loading the caltrops into the crater.
Yeah.
And with a flat 19, you hear the hinges on the door snap as he clearly is aiming at the exact corner where he knows the hinges are, and and the door begins to burst open as he grabs onto the sides of the walls and thrusts himself up.
3.
Could we all? Oh, and we all roll for initiative.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
Nat
natural
20
20
for
on that.
21. Woo!
I got 14.
What is it? We got a 21,
two
a
nat
nat
20s?
20, two nat 20s.
An 18 for a 21.
Oof.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I got a 7, so
Ooh.
21
So-
altogether.
yeah.
Yeah, I
Well-
also got 21 altogether.
Or it's more like 12.
I have a 13 for Dex.
Sorry, 10.
23.
I have a 16 for Dex.
Malachi.
So
How much? What's Malachi at right now?
23.
And what's he at HP wise?
Oh, see here. 7 out of 10.
Got it. Okay, I heard an 18 from who?
Oh, I said 18 for 21, so like it was 21. I rolled an 18. I got a +3.
All right, and what did Rim Job get?
14.
14. And then 7 for Will.
+3 for 10.
Got it.
It sounded like a bowling ball over my head.
She kicked my phone out of my pocket onto the floor.
Oh,
Okay, let's see what they got. Oh, nice. Thank you for waiting. All right, the first to act is Malachi. As he comes bursting out, he has just emerged from the crater, not from the crater, from the cellar in the hut. He's approximately 40 feet through a wall towards the crater. And right now he's looking for the closest thing to him to attack.
Did he lose any HP from being seared with silver?
Yes, he did. He has clear singe marks of silver chains having damaged him.
Okay, so I drop the caltrops and stuff now, and then run away.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all. I drop the mix of caltrops and ball bearings,
Got it.
and I will run away, which is 30 feet. After dropping my quote-unquote trap there.
Do you throw them in, or do you walk to the bottom of the crater to drop them in?
I would throw them.
Okay, got it. You get the sense from closing look at the crater that it would take a bit of effort to get out of the crater and just trying to climb out. Next up in the initiative is Ezra. You are second to act as he comes hulking out of this, and furniture goes splitting everywhere.
so having yelled 3, Winky should teleport me
Oh, I need to write
across the
Winky.
room by 40
I'll
feet.
I'll say that Winky acts on your initiative.
Makes sense. No. Yeah, they So as soon as we get 40 feet across the room, I turn around. So I had the jar already out, pull the lid off, and attempt to hit him with a ray of frost. Ouch.
Roll to attack.
That sucks. Um, yeah, that
Also,
was
let it be known that now two things have let
11.
Akisho teleport in 2 different campaigns.
Hey, listen. Side look. My one thing that I always said, if there was ever a surge of magic in the world, my one gift would be teleportation. Please and thank you. So whenever I can live it out in fantasy,
Are you using the mic that's up here on your ear, or are you not?
I should be using the mic that's sitting on my desk.
Okay, got it.
Okay, that makes more sense
And
because you wouldn't be able to hear if you can hear you perfectly right now.
Oh, I was gonna say, yeah, I'm using the microphone that you told me that you recommended, Michelle. I forget the name
Yes,
of
I
it
love the
again,
Wave
but
3. I
yeah,
love it.
the wave. There we go. Yeah, no. This
Oh,
is purely for hearing.
and
Um,
Jordan, you watch Dimension 20, right?
All the time, yeah.
Persephone Jones, she's the one who told me to get it because I was on her Twitch and was asking her
Oh,
what to
cool.
get. She also
Yeah,
let
I
me use
follow
some
her.
of her GoFundMe information for mine for surgeries.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
I follow her actually. I see her stream sometimes. She was in what's it called? She was in the not the Sinister Seven, but the Seven on Dimension 20 as her character. Um, you cast Ray of Frost. What'd you roll attack?
yeah, no, that was an 11.
That actually hits.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yes, that
I'll
exactly
take it.
hits.
Um, wow, the dice absolutely hate me. That was a single point of cold damage,
Wow.
just enough to chill its feet, to get it to get its speed to be reduced by 10 feet uh into the start of my next turn. And if it is not leaping over the caltrops that I have bred all in front of the door, it also has to make a dex save if it wants to get past said
It
caltrops.
it will on its turn. Um,
But
but
that is
if
all.
that's all, do you want to have now that we are back to normal, not thing hut that
I'm hearing every other word for you.
I was saying that now that we're not dashing for hut, um, Winky uh,
Yeah, Winky the
is
Blinky.
is just going to blink on as an action instead of bonus action. Um, so that'll be his action, is what I'm trying to say. Do you want to do anything else? You move.
Also, correction. Don't know where I got Persephone Jones. It's Persephone Valentine.
Oh,
Ah,
I knew Persephone was
no.
right.
No, I think Blinky Winky did his teleport to get me over here. I used my action for Ray of Frost. Don't have a useful bonus action. So no, I'm just going to be like on the other side of the crater. So I guess I'm not too far from uh Malachi
And you're 40
unless
feet
they can
away
run off.
from what's it from the werebore, correct?
Correct, yeah. He went 40
Yeah.
feet.
Um, then as you blast off a ray of icy frost, his feet almost begin to shiver as his hooves are freezing cold. The next person to act is Bonnie. He's not quite in the crater, but who knows?
I'm over the crater, right?
Yes, you are over the crater.
Is there any way I could shimmy into position and try to drop and like kick him in the face to send him into the crater and then me backwards not into the crater?
He's in the hut.
Oh, he's in the hut. He's not in the garden.
Yeah, he hasn't come out yet.
Okay.
No, he hasn't come out yet.
I
would let you do. If you made a DC 20 strength check, I'd let you kick him through the wall.
I would need a nat 20. No.
Okay.
Plus, I'd have to go into the hut, and I don't know if I have the movement for that climbing down out of the tree.
Oh, I meant kicking him through the roof into the wall.
Oh, you mean jumping into the hut through the roof, kicking him through the wall into the crater?
To be fair, it's all made of wood and foliage. It's not meant to hold a person's weight casually.
I'd
let you kick him diagonally through the roof into the wall and out the other wall.
I will hold my action on my branch until I see him get closer to the crater. Outside.
Okay. So you're holding your action. You can choose to act whenever that condition has been met. And that'll be a reaction whenever that happens. Next up, you see Kamanara act. She is going to... What is she going to do?
Is she still in bear form? Is it bear or owlbear?
She transformed out of it as he came crashing out.
That was wise.
You see her thrown back from the crashing of the door, and she goes to a piece of a cabinet. She rips it open and goes digging into the ground, and as a bonus action, downs a potion of fire giant strength. And her strength increases to 25 as she goes to do a shoving attack on the werewolf.
I know where I got...
What's up?
This is hilarious. I know where I got Persephone Jones. It's a pen name for somebody who writes, like, werewolf smut that Amazon has recommended before. And I'm like, don't read werewolf smut, but thanks for thinking of me.
She's going to try and straight shove him through the wall using a full 25 strength.
It's a nat 1 or a nat 20, and I can't tell which.
She goes to shove him, and a caltrop pierces her foot right as she goes to shove him, and it's the equivalent of slapping a door. And she goes,
"I want you to watch out for those."
And he moves. If anything, he moves closer to her. And that is her bonus action and action. Next in the order is The
Young
werewolf.
folk these days, they don't listen.
Next is the werewolf. He is going to he is going to where is his stat block? There it is. Look around, see that the closest person to him is
Uh-oh. Jordan froze?
Oh, okay, so it wasn't just me this time.
No.
Okay.
It's a cliffhanger?
Oh no.
All I
I'm
can
back.
Oh, we
There-
got
oh,
we got
your
audio.
audio.
We don't have. Oh, there's video.
Oh, there we
there
go.
he is.
Hi,
Hi.
returning once
Hi.
again.
I thought you were stopping because I started bobbing my head when you said look around and like because I was going look around, look around.
As he looks around, he sees his wife is the current target of choice, and he goes to thrash at her with his tusks.
This motherfucker about to kill his
Looks
wife.
like the 20.
He's about to
He just
kill his
rolled-
wife.
He
You
just
just
rolled a
crit
nat
on the
20.
wife.
He just critted
Oh,
on his own
no.
wife.
That's fucking wild.
So
Oh,
that'll
dear.
be
There's some juice in
I'll-
the tank there. That's resentment.
Who told her to
They have unresolved
leave the
issues.
form of which she had lots of temp HP?
he's going to attack
This
with
is
his
gonna hurt.
tusks.
This is
And
gonna
instead of
hurt.
2d6 plus 3, that'll be 4d6 plus 3.
Hopefully you roll low.
This is one of 2 attacks he has.
Well, house rules technically it's 12 plus 2d6 because 2 of them would be automatically highest.
Rip.
Then it's
Hopefully she's a much higher level than we are.
he does 22 points of damage to his own wife.
Ouch.
And she
She was in bear
That would have
form. Right?
outright killed me.
was not in bear form
No,
anymore.
she dropped when he burst through the door for some odd reason.
She looks like that did a lot of damage to her. And she also looks slightly that it looks like it also hurt emotionally.
Emotional damage.
Now he's going to attack with his fists. Fist, sorry.
High load, fist, and stump.
I'm not joking. That's a nat 1. He swings way over her head and completely misses.
Jordan's just rolling shenanigans. It doesn't matter which direction.
I'm picking a different dice, dude. Next up in the order is it's all the action he has.
Thankfully.
Next up is Rim Job.
Rimmage?
Sorry. He takes how much piercing? He does a dexterity saving throw of 15 and
Yes, a DC of
it's
15.
one hit point for and 1 piercing damage for every
It says so if he doesn't pass the dex save, he stops moving firstly, and takes 1 piercing damage.
he does make the dex save.
Okay, so then he can. He can move through it.
Okay. So, okay. Then now it is, I'm sorry, now it is Rim's turn.
Rim is going to use his innate sorcery to have advantage on attack rolls
Okay,
of sorcerer
go for it.
spells I cast. And then he's going to cast Ray of Frost
Okay.
at the man. That's a dirty 20.
Love
That
it.
definitely hits.
Filthy.
I'm just double checking the
You
advantage.
wait, can Ray of Frost apply twice? Can he have like even less movement now?
I think so.
It has previously.
Okay.
Also,
Then, yeah, he is
I
It's from
think
2 different sources.
I think hearing all of this and not seeing the thing come out, Bonnie's gonna start making her way down out of the tree.
God. If you want to make a deck save, I'll let you just jump out of the tree and not have
Oh,
to
shit,
sacrifice all the
yes.
climbing speed.
Yes, we are gonna jump out of this tree, not into the crater.
Right.
I dealt 4 damage.
Hopefully.
Okay, you've dealt 4 damage and he's got minus 20 movement, so
Well, so the speed is only reduced until my next turn.
Mm-hmm.
18
So
plus
if I
5
pass,
for
it doesn't attack.
18 plus 5 for a 23.
that definitely clears. You are, if you'd like, you can be closer to the shack if you.
Yes.
So are you saying he doesn't have 2 instances of fold on him?
Well, what was the
'Cause-
other instance? Just me hitting the
That was
door?
Ezra. Ezra applied
me.
it too.
Yeah.
Oh, then
I
yeah,
got
he
him with
does.
it as well.
Got it.
Sorry,
So he
yeah.
currently
He has-
has 10
20.
feet of movement.
Right. So it's 20 until the start of my next turn. And
Yeah.
then it's minus 10
Yeah.
until
Right.
it gets down to Rim.
Okay.
Yep.
Any
Yeah, he's
other
at 10 feet of
actions
movement.
for Rim?
That's it.
Okay. As Rim blasts off another icy blast towards the werebore, his extremities start to freeze up even more, causing to have merely 10 feet of movement per round. Next up in the order is Will.
And before the round ends, I want to use whatever action I have left to dash towards the fight.
Okay, got it. If you're closer, I'll let you use like 20 feet of movement to get in.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so last I knew I was still inside the hut.
Yes.
Okay, so how
Instead, you're
much
sitting on top. I'll say that you're maybe like 10 or 20 feet away.
Oh, so I can actually see the crater. Is the crater in the house?
No, it's outside the house, just through the wall behind the werebore.
Okay, so it's only 10 feet of distance.
It's about I believe I said 40 feet through the wall.
Okay, so there's a hole in the wall. Did I miss that?
There's not currently a hole. Actually,
The
he would
door.
have had to get in the wall in order to get in the crater, in order to get in the cell. So
Hole in the wall where the knife is
yes,
set up.
there has to be a hole in the wall logistically. So yes, there is a hole in the wall.
I would like to go
Wait.
through the hole in the wall.
Wait, you said get in the crater to get in the cellar. Is the cellar in the crater? I'm very confused.
I'm sorry. I meant he had to have gone through the wall to get in the cellar by the illusion and seen the illusion in the hut. Did I say crater in that?
presumed-
Ah,
I presumed
got
that
it.
it was like I was picturing something with
There's
like
a
an
hut.
open doorway.
So was I.
There's an open doorway in the hut. There's a cellar right there. There's a
Yeah.
hut. And then 40 feet that way is the crater with the tree branch that Bonnie was on. Cool.
Is the hut an A-frame?
The Keisho's
Yes.
face is how I feel right now.
It's a Pizza Hut.
An
Yeah,
A-frame.
I'm like, I know there's hut and hut. I know there's outer hut, field, crater in field, and then her actual hut in center of field.
My goal for the description, I feel, is I definitely have gotten confused in my description. There is foliage surrounding a circle of land,
Uh,
and once you enter, there's a garden and a walled house hut. The house hut has a door leading to the garden and a door leading to the crater. And the cellar is like right at the base on the floor inside the door from the crater.
So
The crater
there
is to
there
the
are
right
two
of the house.
doors. Yeah.
There are two doors. I hope that makes sense.
Two doors and a cellar door, and the cellar door is
Sarah, I'm
inside the
saying,
house.
Susie, it looks like it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, so like, are you saying that the crater has a door to the house?
No, no, no.
The-
So there, it's a circle of land. House is in the
yeah,
middle.
yeah.
Crater on one side. Garden on the other. Cellar door inside of house.
Okay, so I was confused as to how I was seeing, like, is the front door of the house facing where the crater is at?
Back door is.
Okay. I just want to go outside the shortest way possible.
That's you can do that.
I want to do that, and I want to
You-
cast Eldritch Blast.
Okay, do you have I forget, do you get warlock invocations on that yet? Okay.
She does, but
Like-
it's only Pact Invocation at level 1, I think. So,
Got it, okay.
and Pact of the Blade is now an invocation.
Then feel free to blast eldritchly at this werebore.
Yep, conjure a pact weapon in your hand. Oh, I need to conjure my weapon then.
No, you don't. You can just cast Eldritch Blast.
Oh. Okay. I'll take
Yeah.
your word for it. Cast Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
That is a 15.
That hits. Blast away.
Oh, that's 9 points of damage.
Wow. He takes a large chunk of damage as you blast a wall of force at him,
Wait,
dealing 9
if-
points of damage.
if they're going towards the back door, and I'm just coming in the back door because I just came from the crater area, am I within like attack of opportunity range to hit his ass, or
If he were to go through the door, yes.
okay?
If she were to shove him too, then yes.
Don't believe.
But she'll get another opportunity. She'll get another opportunity to do that before he moves again. And now, after Will is done, it is back to the top of the order with Malachi.
All right, so I've filled the crater with balls, and ball bearings, and caltrops. So you don't want to be down there.
And then
And then. He's been hit a few times.
yes,
How's he looking?
we have he's looking still very strong. Definitely not bloodied.
He could do this all day.
He could do this for quite a while.
He's
you
just a
do
kid
have
from New Jersey.
Fairy fire in his general direction.
fairy fire.
Yeah. He'll need to make
All right.
a DC 15 dexterity save.
Okay. Does that encompass everyone in that area, or just do you get to pick?
It's everyone I want in that
Is
area.
Okay, got it.
In a 60-foot
DC
circle.
dex save. What's the number he needs to meet?
He needs to meet 15.
He fails.
All right. He's lit up and purpley. Oh no, we'll change the color. We'll make it the bluish greenish of the sea. He's surrounded
Okay.
by light. That looks like
As the
sea.
bluish greenish light engulfs him, he is both engulfed in a fairy fire and what's the word? Frost? A frosty frost?
He's got frosty tips.
He got frosted
Yeah.
tips and
Frosty
fire
nips and frosty tips.
head. You blast off a instance of fairy fire. Do you do anything else for the end of your turn?
I will put a little bit more. I'll put a little bit more space.
Got it.
All right. Light him up.
Does everyone have advantage on him now?
Yeah, if they're rolling an attack, they have advantage.
All right. Next in the order is Ezra.
All right. Ezra is going to see him maul the hell out of his wife, and no. Hey, Alvin, over here! And hope try and get his attention and try and blast him with another ray of frostiness.
Roll a animal handling check. Do you actually want to attract him?
Yeah, I was trying to call him so he would look up so I can get a good shot. Like I'm trying
Okay,
to
good.
attract his attention and his focus, so he kind of
I see.
comes
Yeah.
out the door and leaves his probably half dead wife alone.
I was about to say he can head your direction if you want.
Do the thing. You should have done the thing.
Is wait, what? Who?
Alvin.
Me?
Alvin.
Alvin!
Hey,
Alvin! But a 11 to hit.
That hits
okay.
exactly.
Hits. So yeah, I'm rolling like haunt garbage. Okay. 5 points of cold damage. But yeah, I call out to him. Hopefully when he looks up, I hit him in the face with a ray of frost. And then I am going to book it backwards, like trying to stay in the center of the pit or the crater. So hopefully he'll be like focused on me and like run and fall straight into the crater.
Roll animal
So,
handling
yeah.
or persuasion.
Persuasion's a little better. I'll try persuasion. I need to change my dice. That's a 7.
He definitely regards you, but he seems more focused on the hulking form of a druid in front of him. She's got fire giant strength, so she's a little hulking. Next up in the order is.
I did hit him though, like in the face with the blast of ice.
Oh, what damage did you do? I'm sorry.
5.
Got it. Okay.
He's that 10-foot speed is slowed again, so he's back to -20.
Yes. Next up is Bonnie.
Bonnie,
You're about 20
seeing
feet away from him, and he's got minus 20 feet of movement, and he's standing over the caltrops.
Okay, so if I approach him, am I going to be in the caltrops?
Yes, but you can make a deck save and not take damage.
If you move through the area at half speed, you don't need to make the saving throw.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
You
going to
have
move.
35 feet of movement.
Yeah.
So you could. I'll let you do the 5. Yeah.
Okay, I will.
You want to close it?
I will move through it at half speed, and I'm just gonna get real reckless and start attacking with swords, even though if he hits me, I'm probably fucking dead.
Go for it.
So
You have plot armor. You show up in the future.
yes, but I show up resurrected after having been dead several times. So
Yeah. Like, dying is technically part of their backstory.
yeah.
Question is when.
And I have advantage. That's much better. 22 to hit.
That hits.
It was a 4 the first time. Where is my D8? Right here. And it's my D6. For a whopping 3 points of piercing damage. And then I'm going to bonus action unarmed strike.
Okay.
That is also advantage. Thanks. Fuck, because that is 20 to hit. Dirty 20.
That hits.
And that's unarmed strike. That's a D4, correct?
Yes.
That is just a D4, or is it D4 plus the modifier of what I use for unarmed strikes?
What's the modifier?
Like, my unarmed strikes are dexterity. I don't know if I add that to the attack and the damage, or just the attack.
I think you, unless you're a.
I think yours it might stay specifically because mine says I deal 1 plus strength bludgeoning damage for my unarmed strikes. So
1
yours
plus
might
your
say
modifier.
differently.
Monk
What I'm seeing is
damage.
1 plus your modifier.
So 1 plus your dex, and
Yeah, because
guess so, yeah.
mine I have dexterous attacks, so it's just 1 plus. So it's 4 anyway, because it hits.
Wait. Hold on. Will. Don't you have the alert feat?
Yeah, I forgot.
Wow, wow.
Shouldn't you be way higher in the initiative?
You should put that in
Probably.
the actual initiative square. Add that number to that.
I would just be 12.
Okay. Oh, you're still where you are. Sorry. But I fixed it. So you go to slash and thud into the where it's like he damage.
A whole 7
Like
points
every
total.
other word.
It looks like he
takes
took.
0 damage.
He takes 0 damage. He should have taken 7.
Is your sword silvered?
Oh shit! Fucking wares.
Yeah,
Yeah, all the damage so far has been magical.
it has.
So as your sword does the equivalent of dragging a nail over skin and leaving a white mark, and your punch massages right thigh, he disregards you. Next up in the order is Kaminara.
I'm about to get fucking Loki, fucking Hulk at the end of Avengers. Just
Be God.
Be like, Arminara, get out of there if you can.
Kaminara is going to. Hmm. 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 Hmm.
as that happens,
Oh, counts as humanoid.
as that happens, Bonnie's just gonna go. Oops.
Like, just playing. I was joking. You
He
had
is
something
going
on you. I
to-
was trying to get that off.
She is going to bonus action command. I didn't mention this before. She had speak with animals on. She is going to bonus action command the Raven, who I said was in the building, to attack, and the Raven's going to attempt to blind him.
All we gotta do is wait till the sun comes up.
Uh,
Uh,
he does still want to tinker.
um, the Raven goes to scratch out. Oh, that's all. The Raven technically can't scratch out eyes. Now he can. Is going to attempt to blind him, like a crow does.
Like pecking his eyes out.
I thought there was a an animal that could peck out eyes. Am I mistaken?
Yeah, you're looking for the pecker.
Yeah.
See, that's just hurtful.
I think you might be just thinking of flavoring an attack as pecking out at one's eyes.
I
Probably
guess
do
so.
if it's
Well,
a
it does
targeted
that.
attack, you could do a higher AC for it,
I'll
and
do
then
a.
it
That's
could
what I would do,
give
because I
him.
would do it like a called shot.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, the werebore resists being blinded. I made it a con save. And
That's it.
and that as that being its her bonus action for an action, she is going to.
Uh,
Oh, she's going to cast Thunder Wave on on everything in front of and hopefully get him shoved out
That
the door.
include Will, or I'm sorry, not Will. Bonnie. Bonnie was just punching it.
I think she's closer to the right and not
I wasn't
necessarily
sure.
in front of. Oh no, she was in front of. Isn't she? Okay, she's just gonna shove him. Yeah, she's just gonna shove him.
Bonnie wouldn't resist being at least like pushed out the door, like as long as she's not taking damage. If she's on the other side, she's either gonna try to react, dodge out of the way, or just like let it happen and go out the door too.
She's gonna cast, or she's gonna try and shove him. That's a. Oh wow, that's Nah. That's a 25, and he's gonna roll to resist. That's a 6. So she heaves him through the wall, or through the door. I said there's a door. Sorry. There's a door. And he goes flying, we'll say, how much does shove usually do? I'll find out.
5 feet.
5 or 10 feet. 5.
Yeah. If it's humanoid, I'd say 5. If she was in bear form, I'd say 10.
Yeah. And so she shoves him, we'll say 15 feet through the wall. And I think he technically has to do some reaction attacks.
That depends. Did the shove attack list that he falls prone after? Because then he has to lose half of his movement to get up.
Maybe. Beep boop bop.
Beep boop bop.
Boop beep.
Using the attack either to knock it prone or push it away.
It's either or.
So it's one or the other. It's not both. Got it.
Well, she beat him by like, oh, it's a dexterity check. Oh, so he did even less. We'll say she beat him by like 15, so we'll say that she does both. And he gets knocked prone, and is thrown 15 feet through the wall. Then she moves towards him through the wall to hopefully do the same again. As she does so, it is now his turn, the werewolf. He's going to look around. All he sees is his wife, I believe, and Will and Bonnie,
And the screaming turtle man across the
and the
road.
screaming turtle man. And Rim is near the door.
Yeah, he's just hanging out.
Okay.
And if I got shoved with him, then I would like to not be prone. But if I'm prone too, whatever.
I'm gonna say you didn't get shoved with him.
Okay. So I'm technically just right inside the door frame at that point for him. That's why he can see.
And then it doesn't say whether or not it triggers opportunity attacks. So we'll say it doesn't because it's
First
involuntary.
movement typically doesn't.
And so he
Unless
gets
you
thrown
push them
15
across
feet,
like a spike.
and
Then
she smartly closes the distance with him, not allowing him to charge at her, which is its own attack. But he is going to seeing that he took this massive shove from a frame he did not expect to receive it from, he's going to attempt to attack her again. It's in that 1 and a 5. He misses both attacks with his tusks and with his fists. And completely biffs it. Anyways, it's Rim's turn.
He's just gonna do another ray of frost.
Cool.
Ice him up, buddy. Ice him up. That's what we're here for, to make sure everyone stays nice and chill.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, it's a little
That's a-
foggy around here.
That's a 19 to hit and 2 damage. Oh,
That's all right. We're
19
keeping him
hit,
slow.
and you do 2 damage to him. He looks very icy and slow. And if that's it, then now it is Will's turn.
Michelle, we can hear
talkative.
Harper talking.
Oh shit.
Said, Mama.
I thought it was just commentary.
Just
She
RPing.
wanted to
All right.
take her turn, that's all.
So, where am I in relation? Is the boar still in the crater?
The boar is 25 feet away from the crater. Once he hits the edge, he just sort of starts falling in. And he's prone. So he's losing. He lost, or it already had his turn, and he didn't move. So never mind.
He's currently prone right now.
He used, no, well, no, it was his turn, so he used his movement to get up. So, sorry. He's not prone.
Okay. So I want to cast Minor Illusion again since it's a cantrip, and have
Okay.
another sheep appear like right on the edge. Or no, actually, I want to make another wereboar, and have it hang out on the edge of the crater.
wow.
Oh, okay. A wereboar appears, solidifies next to him. We'll see what happens with that on his turn. And as that's all, then next up is back to the top with Malachi.
All right. Oh, I got anything else I could make? Oh God.
You do have Firebolt, by the way.
Yeah, I do.
You want to just lob the
I
fire
also
at
have
him?
another idea. That could be. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm going to use my creation thing to make a bunch of oil.
You're what?
I'm going to use my tinkering,
Magical
whatever.
tinkering.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And create
Grease.
a bottle of oil,
Okay.
which I will throw towards the edge of the crater, closer to on his side of the crater.
So by
Okay.
the illusion.
So, did you make canola, vegetable, or motor?
Well, as long as it's slippery and then we'll catch on fire later. Yes.
Motor.
So that makes it difficult terrain, and it must succeed a dex saving throw or fall prone. Got it.
Effectively,
You're gonna fall down. You're gonna slide down the thing, and then I'm gonna catch it on fire. So we have ball bearings, caltrops,
Great.
and hopefully fire in there.
See, we don't want to kill him, but to be fair, if he, I'll keep him from dying either way
But-
it goes. We don't have to worry about that.
But we want him to slip all the way in there.
Yeah.
So if he takes a step in that direction, just go shoo.
So slick grease covers the ground in a 10-foot square, centered
Yeah, I want it to
on
be right on the lip. So there's if it's 10 square, then I want 5 on the edge and 5 coming down.
Right. It
So
turns
if
all of
someone
that
push him within
into
5 feet of the
terrain.
thing, he'll fall in.
So as soon as he hits 20 feet, or less than 20 feet, no, less than 5 feet from the crater, then he falls. Then he has to deal with the grease. Next up in the order is Ezra.
All right. Ezra is yeah. We know what Ezra's going to do. Ezra is going to call out to it again. and try and hit him with another ray of frost.
All right.
Alvin!
So yeah, this time he does absolutely. His hey, you big oaf over here, Alvin. The 19 to hit
That hits.
for 2 points of frost damage, right on his bunion, right on that bunion.
His bunion is frozen solid. He has less movement, even less movement than before.
He's just keeping a steady negative 20. That's all.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
barely moving.
Yeah. He'll make it to the hole eventually.
Honestly,
Yeah.
with his movement, oh, actually, if he had 20 less feet, then half his movement is 15 feet. He only has 10 feet of movement. He can't get up.
I mean, technically, he could still
Yeah, but
get
they-
up.
I mean,
Technically,
5
it
feet.
says,
So-
yeah, it says half his movement. So, like, it doesn't
So, yeah, half of
necessarily
10.
mean half of
His base.
his
Oh, okay.
base. It
Okay.
means half of what he's got.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if his base is 35 and we've taken 20 and he's at 15, so it would take 7 rounded whichever direction.
He has 10 left, so he would have 5 feet
Okay, so
to get up.
yeah.
So
5 to get up, 5 feet left.
he's still down, and he's a little frosty, and now it is Rim's turn. Wait, no. Now it is Bonnie's turn. Sorry.
How wide is the crater?
The crater is about, we'll say, 30 feet wide.
Okay. And how close are trees on either side of the crater?
There's a tree near the edge, about 5 feet from it, the one you were hanging from.
Okay, is there another tree less than 50 feet from that in front of, between where he is and where the crater is?
No.
Shit. There goes that cool.
What's your plan? You
I
could
was-
use the roof of the house.
I was going to try to tie my hempen rope that everybody gets for no fucking reason in this game. Actually, it's silk for
Yeah.
me.
Is it clothesline him?
Between the trees and either trip him or clothesline him over
Unfortunately,
the
they're not-
over
there's
the, over
not-
the grease so that I could just
there's not
send
an
him skidding in.
opportune tree.
What about 60 feet?
I'll say yes. There's a tree.
All right, we
So
are
the
going to
werewolf's here. the-
tie my 50 feet
Over here.
of silk rope to my 10 feet of chains.
Wait,
And if I-
would you have to cross 50 feet in order to get there?
Oh shit. Yeah, but I can
mean, I'd let you-
start it on this
guess you
turn
could-
and then move to the next turn.
I mean, I guess you could dash and use an object interaction.
And that's kind of what I was hoping to do, but not 2 object interactions in one turn. I was going to wait till my next turn and do the other not, because I can't really do shit to him right now, because if I get in range, I'm going to die. And because I have 9 total fucking hit points and this thing's a beast. And
Yeah, I mean,
my
the
only magic is touch range.
The most I guess you could do is tie the knot, dash past him, and well, actually, you could dash. Could your dash would be 70 feet?
Yes.
So you could sacrifice like 10 or so feet and still make it go around him.
Yeah, I would like to tie the knot, sacrifice the stuff, and go around him to the other tree.
And since you don't have a second object interaction, if you want to do a strength check, I'll let you just hold the line and still trip him if he fails.
Okay, I will do a strength check. But that's if he's so I have a +0, so that's 17 total. And somebody's gonna have to shove him over that line. Unless he
Right.
runs for the illusion on the other side of that line.
Right. Which is coming up next. So next is Kamanara. She's going to um hmm. What is she going to do? We need options. She's going to bonus action down a potion of healing. Or 2d. Damn. That's rough. What? Anyway, she's going to restore 5 hit points to herself. Minimum damage. Minimum 31. You don't know. And she's going to attempt to shove him again.
I'm just on the other side of the thing, just like, at the line, into the grease, at the line. Send him skidding in.
She rolls a she rolls a 12. And he's going to try and resist. And he rolls a 12. What happens
Roll off?
if they match? I guess another roll off. Yeah. He rolls a 25. He rolls a 21.
Oh.
But he needs to match or lower to your 17 to trip, I believe. He rolls a natural 2, and goes flying, thrown over the line, and we'll say edge of the and begins to slip.
We missed every integral part of what you just said.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. It is what it is.
He fails the strength save to not trip, so he goes flat, gets clotheslined over the rope after being shoved. He goes heading towards the edge of the grease, begins to slip and down into the crater.
Love that.
We just Bugs Bunny
It
this
is now-
motherfucker so hard.
It is now his turn, and so he's going to roll a dex save to avoid all of the caltrops and ball bearings. We'll say the ball bearings add to the DC. What is the DC again? The DC is 15.
He slips
He
in.
rolls
He
a
falls.
natural 9 and takes He takes his speed is reduced by 10 feet, so he currently has 0. And he takes 1 piercing damage. So he's currently just kind of writhing around in the middle. And his actions are his only action he could do is charge, which he would need 15 feet of movement for, so he can't do that.
He can't move.
He can't move right now.
He failed the cow trap fall that stops his movement.
Somebody contained the juggernaut, bitch.
Yeah.
You did. With
Now
his
Susie
movement
understands
and
that.
actions, and his actions useless, he simply pounds at the ground around him, trying to do literally anything. And then his turn passes as is next. Rim job. Sorry.
So like,
Can I
how
call, can I
bad
call
does
you Rim?
he? What?
Can I call you Rim?
Yeah, just Rim. Rim is fine. So like, how banged up does this werebore look at this point?
He's still not even bloodied.
What the fuck? Okay. Let me see. Do I have anything better than this Ray of Frost?
I
I don't
mean,
actually think I do. Like,
if you want to roll a perception check, you can get a more accurate idea of how he's doing.
yeah, I'll do that.
If I only had
May
extract
I need to
aspects.
set the grease on fire.
Well,
As long as someone has a way of putting it out.
that's a 15 to perception.
You'd say he's maybe a hit or two away from being bloodied.
Okay. Is there a nearby object between 1 to 5 pounds within 60 feet?
There's a tree branch above him.
I need it to be like loose. Like, is there a rock?
Yes. There's
Yeah.
a decorative rock by the house.
Ooh, we love that. Wait, can we say that it's a gnome? A gnome statue?
It's a gnome statue.
Excellent. So I'm gonna use catapult. I'm gonna catapult that gnome statue at him.
You catapult the gnome statue at him.
It has a dex save of 11. If you'd like to roll that for me.
Okay. Does he get any? He has no movement right now.
Yeah, I feel like that'd be disadvantage if he has 0 movement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't planning on him not having any movement, guys. I don't know what to do with him now.
I mean, sorry.
I'm kidding. I'm so kidding. He makes the DC somehow.
Are you serious? God damn it.
Wait,
Oh,
what did you say the DC was?
11.
Yeah, he meets it and beats it.
Oh my god.
11 on the
Stay
die.
down.
The object
With
moves
Probably has
disadvantage.
good decks.
on a field save. The object
He does
strikes the target and stops moving. The object strikes something. The object and what it strikes each take. God.
Does it do half if it
No.
misses?
It just
No.
stopped. It just hits him. And that's all that happened.
I feel like
Wait,
that
it's
should
not a
just be
D-
an attack roll at that point.
Yeah, it's not a DC to attack.
No. No.
That's-
It's a hit
That's-
DC.
What?
I mean, I can send you the here. Choop. I'll throw it in the chat. And maybe I'm missing something, but
Nice. Oop, bop.
Oh, it is a save.
yeah.
That's a weird
Dexterity
mechanic.
saving throw.
So basically, the spell is that the object is simply flying straight forward, and if it's going to hit something, they have the option to dodge out of the way.
Mm,
Oh
And
yeah,
if it
that's
hits
fair.
something, it stops moving. So it's not necessarily an attack. You're just flinging something off in a direction, and whatever's in
yeah.
its way is in its way.
Yeah, he unfortunately is able to at least duck, and
That's actually
it
crazy.
goes swinging and creates a smaller crater in the dirt behind him.
Wait, how far does
Um,
catapult throw things?
90 feet.
90 feet.
That could be useful later for some sort of like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, if Rim needs to like throw something at like a lever so we can get somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's great.
Next up is Will's turn.
All right, so he's in the crater, so the wereboard should have worn off by now, probably. Eldritch Blast. I'm a warlock. That's what I do.
Yep. Eldritch Blast, that works. Also, I think it would have been bludgeoning damage and not magical bludgeoning damage. So I'm not sure if he would have taken any damage.
I mean, true. I mean, at least not physical. I mean, getting hit upside the head with a garden gnome has to do some kind of psychic damage.
Yeah, maybe I'll
Yeah.
say it stuns him or something.
It doesn't hit.
Oh, bummer. It doesn't mean 11?
It's a 6.
Darn. Okay. It goes firing into the dirt behind him as he's able to swerve out of the way of your Eldritch Blast. And next in the order is back at the top with Malachi.
He's down in there. Got him right where I want. Do I want to start this fire, though? Here's the question.
You're definitely welcome to.
Is he still lit up with the fairy fire?
Oh,
That
yes.
lasts a while.
Oh, that means that Will would have had advantage. I'm so sorry.
Guys, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
I'm so sorry.
Change your
Roll 6
dice.
again.
Change your dice.
She's still
It's fate.
fucked
I'm
up.
so sorry.
Those are those the dice that like you, or are those the will dice?
Those are the will dice. They've been fine, but this time not so much.
Maybe they need
Then
some moonlight.
Malachi is still up with he is greased and he is caltripped and ball bearinged.
How about a 26 to hit?
That hits.
It's a 19 on the die.
Nice. A blast of fiery bolt hits him square in the chest. 4.
For 9 fire damage.
He is bloodied.
And if he's oiled up,
Thank God.
Yeah, he should be
Almost a
on
natural
fire.
on and now he's on fire, which does something different than normal.
A D4 or D8 probably until he uses an action to put himself out.
One D10 damage at the start of its turn until
Ooh,
someone takes an action to
yeah.
douse the fire.
Very nice. Very decent.
Yeah, 1d10 fire damage at the start of its turn until someone takes an action to douse the fire. Monster Manual 125. Got it.
Wow.
Right.
So, on his turn, he will take 1d10 fire damage until he douses the fire with an action, which I don't know how he will when it's grease fire. We'll figure that out later. Next
just
up
rolls around in the dirt.
is Ezra. I will let you know, the only thing stopping him from moving is the continual rays of frost that y'all are lobbing at him. So now that one ray
Yeah.
of frost has not been applied, He does have 10 feet of movement, assuming you don't apply the second.
This is right. This is true.
Unless you have full
I
person.
mean, he is in the pit now, though.
He fell
Yeah,
in the pit.
he has a greased exit along with ball bearings. The DC is high if he is able to meet it. So the likelihood that he meets it is high. He has disadvantage.
Let's see. Do I want to? Okay, here's the thing. Would Ezra know if magical cold energy would put out fire?
If you hit a single blast, no. I would say if it was like Ray of Frost or Cone of Frost, Cone of Frost, then maybe, but not Ray of
Yeah,
Frost.
that's fair. Then yeah, he's he's gonna do it again. Uh, trying to keep him slowed down. So Ray of Frost. Ooh, 23 to hit.
That definitely hits.
And middling damage, 4 points of damage. I'm tearing them legs up. Them legs have to be frostbitten by now.
Those
Like,
legs are
like
experiencing
each
icy hot right
blast of
now.
cold
I see.
is like has to be like tearing at chunks of flesh.
Yeah, it's
Jesus.
it's somehow scorching and freezing his legs at the same time. It's a terrible sensation.
Freezing flame. Um,
Next
Yeah.
up, if that's all, is Bonnie.
how is that for a little shake and a little tingle?
You
Um,
may do you still have your rope, which succeeded, so I don't know if you want to still tie it.
oh no, I'm just gonna start gathering it up and the chain,
Okay.
just putting it all back
Okay.
and
You can object interaction, pull it all up. Um,
I've
and then
I've got nothing that's at range. So I'm just gonna assume that everybody else has got this and just kind of hang out with my whip and my chains and my handcuffs.
wait, is chill
Whips
touch?
and
Is
chains
chill
and
touch?
It's
What's it called?
range of touch.
Got it. Okay.
That's the thing. Everything I have is range of touch,
yeah.
except for the whip, and that's too far down in the hole.
Got
And will
it.
do no damage.
And will do no damage. I'm gonna call down. If we make it out of this, you're silvering my weapons.
You get the silver, I can do it.
We have silver. Yeah, we can do that. Kaminara says.
Bigger than me or Ezra can quite get that done. So are we at a point where we can like kind of hand wave the rest of the fight, practically?
I'd say yes. I'll have him do maybe 3 attempts to get out with the conditions set forth, and if he manages to do so, I'll let you guys wail on him before he gets out.
Keep in mind, there is still fire burning around the
Oh
edges of
yeah,
this.
he does. He'll take a D10 every time he does so, and one piercing. Wait, the piercing. Oh, the piercing's not silvered. He was damage. I'm silly.
Oh, so you can add like 4 points of damage back, but yeah, the thing
It
is,
won't.
if he's
I'll read it.
rolling, yeah, the
He's
check
greased up,
stuff, so
and there's
Roll.
not just caltrops down there. There's ball bearings.
ball bearings, yeah. So I mean, he's rolling at disadvantage already, so can't do double
14.
disadvantage.
Says
Ooh,
who?
bop.
Beep boop.
Meep, meep.
Ezra's ready with the ray of frost. As soon as his
Beep,
as soon as his little one little horn peeks up over that crater.
Yeah, he's rolling terribly.
So if you're talking to us, you're still muted.
Oh, he's rolling terribly. Oh, you see him almost make it. You see him climb up the grease and begin to slowly slide down, almost edge, and then he slowly falls back down. And Kaminara just turns into a bird and flies out of there. So she's not, constantly. And he takes. He'll do 2 more attempts. And he'll take 2 more D10 damage. Okay. Through burning and various other means, he's eventually brought down to. But he has an ability called that states if he does not take 14 damage or if he takes 14 damage or less that reduces him to 0 hit points, he's reduced to 1 hit point. So unless one of you is able to 14 damage to him, in that entire time he's down there.
Unless, I don't have anything
14
that
a
could
single
do
blow?
that much damage.
I mean, the only way
Yes.
I could do that is with my catapult. If it hits and I roll well, then I could very feasibly do it.
Best I can do
You're
is
welcome to
10.
try
I
if you'd like to
actually,
reduce him.
if
Otherwise,
my
he'll just simply. Otherwise, he'll simply transform back
if
to
my
normal once
rapiers were
hits.
silvered, and if I rolled perfect damage, I could jump down there and get him. But they're not silvered.
Say that ability again. You said if he doesn't take more than 14 damage, what happens?
If the werewolf takes 14 damage or less, that would reduce him to 0. It reduces him to 1 hit point instead.
And that's not one a day, that's permanently.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's 1 a day. He does it once. I'm stupid.
I was
That
wondering.
would be
Because
would be overpowered. Wow.
Because it was like 1 per long rest.
Yeah.
That's like orcish endurance. Like,
Yeah.
Recharges after a short or long rest. I mean, I guess you could say he just kind of rests there for a second and then tries again. But I doubt that happens.
No, he needs much longer time.
Regardless, the rest of the night goes by with a nice smoky smell in the air
Once
as
he finally.
as he finally crawls into a fetal form and begins to rest and transform back into himself as the day and sun rise. He wakes up, looks around, completely unbeknownst to him as to what he has done this day or this night, and he simply looks around with his clothes still on, of course, because that's
ghost.
He looks around and says, "Who are all of you? Oh God, I'm in the crater."
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you are, buddy.
Oh no. Is anyone dead?
No one bipedal anyway.
Okay.
Talents is dead.
Terrence the sheep?
Also, yes.
Yeah.
Also, we are the people who you are about to do a lot of free work for.
I don't doubt it. Did my wife fill you in?
Yeah, she did. She
Yes.
flew off somewhere. She's probably rested.
You kind of let her have it.
Yeah. She was right there. She was almost the bipedal. She was almost the bipedal that got it. Right there.
Oh God.
I mean, there was there had to be a bit of entrail peeking out at one point.
I
It
hope
was
Pretty
she's
pretty
those
okay.
awful.
horns do a lot of damage.
As Kaminara comes out of the hut with breakfast for him, uh, completely healed as she's done so with her own spell slots. Um, and she slides down in the crater his dinner or his breakfast into the crater and says, "Good morning. Um, yeah, you transformed again. Don't know why it's happening, um, but we can talk about more about that when you're fed and maybe well rested."
I wonder if it has
Um,
something to do with the haunting sounds that people were hearing, or if you were the haunting sounds.
I will say if either of you wanted to go off and do the ritual for
No.
The ritual for
Nope,
what?
lost it.
the cart, the wagon,
Oh
Oh
yeah.
yeah. Yes.
if any
Oh,
of you wanted to go off and do that while that was happening, I'll retcon that and say you're able to. The
yeah, because
incantation is written down somewhere. One second.
yeah.
I put it in my notes in my phone, sorry. Beep boop Bob.
Yeah, I will say I leave my plain rapiers with everybody else, so that Alvin can make some, silvered plus ones or whatever, and go do the incantation.
Yeah, before the night
Probably.
is it ends, you're able to go over and hold that mirror over the
The cart and
wagon.
compass.
Yes,
Compass,
and the
yeah.
compass. And he tells you the incantation, which is by silvered crescent's gentle glow, I call the breath that stirs below. Astronix, weave your starlit haze and guide these souls through night's old ways.
Yeah, Bonnie repeats it like as he's saying it.
Mhm.
And his celestial form glows a bright light in the night sky and rises, and it begins to gently descend back into the compass as the wagon just kind of clatters down, no longer keeping its balance on its own. And the compass spins with delight as it begins to gyroscopically point in various directions to test itself out.
And
And he says,
what did we say his name was?
Excuse me.
his name is Echo.
I
Go.
say, are you in there, Echo?
I'm here. This is much. I know it's smaller. It feels roomier.
Might say it's bigger on the inside. We have a lot of that going on today.
Yeah, not as clunky as a wagon, but I mean, I'll be more helpful this way. So
And we
definitely
can
willing to
seize the
help out.
world together.
I can't wait. I want to see the sea.
Oh, the sea is where we're
Um,
probably going first.
and then yes, Alvin transforms and and is startled and eats his breakfast and is able to take a breather. And he says, "This happened last 2 weeks ago. We were, I was going about my day just like I always do. I only really prepare for this transformation every full moon. And for some reason, on the half moon 2 weeks ago, I transformed when I wasn't meant to. Or maybe I am meant to now. I don't know. My my only hope is a circle druid that my wife knows in Phoenica. He's somehow able to weave in through tinkering of my own silvered ink into a tattoo that can help stave my transformations for now. We were hoping to wait until the next new moon was coming out, so that way I didn't have to travel during a full moon and risk transforming on the way there. But thanks to y'all's help, I can make that journey soon.
I would not.
And
I would not wait for the full moon. Wait, I'm not there.
No.
the
Never mind.
new moon, sorry, new moon is what I meant to say.
Yeah, no, I probably wouldn't wait too long if I were you. If you don't mind me asking, how exactly did you come across this curse gift, however you view it?
Oh, I was attacked some years ago. Um, Fun fact, if any of you got Tusk attacked, you would have had to do a DC con save. Um, I was attacked some years ago. It's a bit of a blur now. I know that I was on a nightly outing with my wife, and something came barreling through the woods. It looked to be just a boar. Um, and I've dealt with boars before. I mean, my wife's a druid. We've seen our fair share of animals, but it seemed to have it seemed to have gotten me with its tusks. And uh, next full moon is when I found out and just about killed my wife.
I see
I mean,
you've made a bit of a habit of that.
Well, you just
I
brought the
know,
goat tonight too.
I'm blessed by the gods to have gotten such a loyal and helpful wife. Who's also a Circle of the Moon druid. And her help has made it so that I can continue living with this condition, regardless of, you know, what the way we've always handled it is I always have something to eat, a livestock of some sort, and that we purchase, we get like we're supposed to, and I've always stayed dormant in the cellar, but I don't know, something is must be strengthening my resolve these days. I don't know what's been changing, but something in the sky is just not right. It feels like night's coming earlier, staying later, and the moons seem to be changing me when I'm not supposed to be changing.
The sun has gone down and the moon has come up.
Pretty peculiar indeed.
But I'm happy to. Was it? Did one of you mention wanting a silvered weapon?
Oh yeah,
I'm happy to. I'm
yeah.
happy to oblige. We've got silver from a shipment we get, and we use it regularly. So I'm silver any of your weapons by tonight, or not tonight, by today. I realize it's the morning now.
Could
Um,
and Bonnie's walking back up. Could you also reinforce them when you silver them?
uh, sure, of course. I can definitely add some
I need
damage to them.
I need some silvered rapiers of +1 to defend my 9 HP having ass.
Listen.
And hey, if there's anything else I can help with, just let me know. I know your friend Malachi here. Yesterday I offered tinkering, and he slots it back in.
You're not
We
getting
haven't heard
anything
anything
again.
you've said.
Mm-mm.
He slots it back out of his arm, and he hands it over Malachi, and says, "Here, I owe it. I owe it to you there. Uh, the
Oh,
shop earns a lot.
he gave you a
Getting
special
through.
hammer.
Is my audio getting through? I'm not seeing the green as much.
It's
No,
like
it's
cutting out a lot.
cutting out
Yeah.
a lot.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's
Um, is there anything I'll need help with besides weapon improvements I can do?
Well,
Y'all are in a
I
port.
think the
Y'all are in a
biggest
port town.
thing.
Do you have a boat?
We have a ship currently.
Yeah.
I'm happy to do repairs for you if you ever need them.
One thing, your wife has. I know you mentioned purchasing animals the right way. I think with your increased transformations, um, uh, 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 she might not have had time to procure things the exact right way. As he kind of cuts an eye over at Carmen, uh, and he goes,
Kaminara.
Carbonara, thank you.
carbonara.
Chicken carbonara.
Chicken
Will,
carbonara.
can you grab that job posting in regards to the livestock?
Yeah, I mean,
Caramello bar.
I can't imagine that livestock's going to be swinging back around anytime soon. If
Yeah,
my wife
no,
did what I think she did with it. Um,
yeah, no, you ate him last night. But no, the thing is, you're gonna need to stop that because it's becoming public, you see, and people are now looking for the creatures. Poor old Clearwater,
What
his
Ezra's trying to say
best
is you need
friend
to
is
get your shit
gone.
together.
Yeah, there
And
you go,
and
there you go.
also
You guys
probably
have that
repay the
all
people
that.
you stole from.
of course,
Yeah,
I'll repay
yeah,
them and I'll double it.
yeah.
I
I
understand
have
that that's a concern
no
of
idea
theirs.
what the hell you're gonna tell him, but yeah.
And be
Tell him you
careful
had
when
a
you shit
dog
the
that
next few
got
days
loose.
because there will be some splintered bone and probably some teeth.
Some of them the
Uh,
sheep's, some of them might be y'all's from the ball.
oh, okay. Yeah, I guess so.
We kind of
Um,
beat the shit out of you. I mean, they kind of beat the shit out of you. I just clipped you.
Hey, look, I didn't lay one hand on you physically.
Uh, just
um,
emotionally.
But that at least solves a couple of mysteries. You you'll work out whatever in the hell it is y'all need to work out.
we'll we'll handle it. I promise. I know this has been quite chaotic, not ha as as we, but this has been planned since the unplanned transformation, and uh, we have some protection scheduled for both ourselves and for anyone else that might be.
You cut completely out.
We have protection for both ourselves and for those that are around. Um,
It's so bad, Jordan. I don't
I'm
know what
so
to say. I'm
sorry.
sorry. It
I'll
sounds
try
like it's a really
disconnecting and
cool speech.
reconnecting. How about now?
Yep.
Your audio's
It's
back.
intermittent, so yeah, well.
We'll see.
Yeah, I'll get a better mic eventually. We have protection for our route to Phoenica, for both us and for what we might do. And so trust that we have it handled from here on out.
Do we know how long a trip is it from here to Phoenica?
You would know it's about a 9 day trip on foot to Phoenica.
So he would probably hit the full moon by time before he gets there.
He'd hit the new moon,
Uh,
as in the moon that's not shining with moonlight.
yeah. If you're gonna be
It's called-
traveling, I hope
was
you,
born on
you,
one.
you might want to weld yourself up some strong chains.
We're bringing the silver chains reinforced that I have in my shop.
Wow.
We'll be bringing those.
Wow.
Here, I've got some profits from yesterday. Y'all can have those too. And he gives you 50 gold. And with that
Yeah.
being said, that's the end of today's session. You all level up.
Yay.
Yay!
Dun, 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 dun.
And do you know you're muted?
Are we?
Now I get meta magic. How exciting.
Are we rolling
Dan
HP?
knows. Oh, okay.
Thank you, DM Daddy.
Yeah, you can roll HP.
Where's my HP? D8 looks like.
Ooh, 7.
All right.
One.
I had to fucking unearth Arcana.
Do you add anything to the die roll?
Your con.
Yeah,
Right.
con.
Awesome.
And do we just list the stuff he's going to give us on our sheets, or do we wait for him to do that?
You can just list whatever you have physically, like any. I guess any. I want to say your main weapons,
Yep.
like the rapier. Does Will have something that's his main weapon?
Her main weapon,
I mean, it's the pair of
she's been using her
rapiers. But,
scythe
yeah.
and a pair of rapiers, but she uses the scythe more.
Okay, her main weapon, the scythe, will be silvered and +1, and then if Rim and Malachi and Ezra have a main weapon, then that'll be silvered and +1.
Okay.
sorry,
So are
anything.
both of Bonnie's rapiers silvered and +1, or just one of them?
Just one of them.
Okay.
My main weapon is a wooden quarterstaff. So unless he's gonna put like a silver cap on it,
And you can.
which actually can put a silver cap on it.
I have a
we'll
short
say
sword that
silver
looks.
cap and +1. Huh? What does Rim have?
He has a short sword that looks like a tentacle.
Okay, that can be silvered and +1.
Thick.
So the hammer he just gave me, he's gonna silver and +1.
Yeah.
I feel like that probably was already silvered and +1 when he handed it to you.
I rolled a 4 for a total of 6 extra hit points, so I have 16 total hit points.
I rolled a 6 for a total of 7, so I have 15 total. Wait, no, 6, 7. That would be.
So
I can math. It's 16 total.
if it's 1d8 per warlock level, and I'm going level 2. Am I warlock level 2 as well?
Yeah, unless you multi-class.
So I'm rolling a 1d8 twice?
No.
It's
No, no, no,
2d8.
no.
Every level.
It's 2d8 with the first die you rolled for the first time as well, included already.
So first of all, it would be 8 plus your con is your level 1 HP. And then for level 2, it depends. Are you taking one level of warlock or paladin, or are you... Sorry, it depends. Are you multi-classing this level, or are you waiting?
I think I'm gonna wait.
Okay, so you're level 2 of warlock, and that's it. So you just roll your whatever the die is for warlock. You add your con modifier to what you rolled, and we re-roll ones and twos. We don't fuck around with ones and twos. And that's it. Like you just add that to your current max HP. So like I rolled a 6 on my D8. My con is a +1 because it's 12. 6 plus 1 is 7. My hit points were 9 originally. 9 plus 7 is 16. That's it. That's my max. That's 16.
Okay, so I rolled 4 plus my con, which is 3, so 7
7.
plus
What was your
my
old
hit point
HP?
max is 11.
That's 18
So
total.
18.
Oh, and he lets you all long rest at his house if you want to.
Was it a +1 to hit or a +1 to damage?
Both.
Both.
Oh, both.
That's it.
Oh.
+1 applies to both.
Oh, wow. A generous god.
1d8 piercing +1. It also does +1d6 because it's a monk weapon.
I look forward to the new ways y'all all can mess me up now.
Oh my god.
Next time I'll kill one of you.
Kill me, the party has to bring me back. Kill me, the party has to bring me back.
I was like, the only thing they can do is just make sure we're always poor because we can't revive you yet or anything. So we have to pay somebody a lot of money to do it for the next while.
All right. I'm heading out.
All right.
Okay. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. And goodbye, viewers.